Welcome to TPK Roleplay. Tonight we are continuing our Beyond the Undergrowth campaign with session 13, Choices, where our heroes have met Father Midwinter, obtained a few ingredients for him, and received some personalized gifts. Now they have to make some hard decisions, where to go and what to do from there. I'm Tony, your dungeon master. Who wants to go around in the overlaid order and introduce yourselves?
What's going on, guys? It's Young Foxy. I will be playing Shiraz Drasheli, or just Roz for short if you're short on time. And I am a lizard folk beast hunter. I'll head it over to Johan. You're up next.
Awesome. Oh, there we go. My overlay just popped up. Hi, guys. I'm Nerdwardo. I'm playing Johan Weiss, the human wild magic sorcerer. And then next up is Nethrissa.
Alright. Hi there, I'm Dungeonistics, and tonight I will be playing Nethrissa, the Tiefling Barbarian. And next is Herman.
Hello, my name is Proper Nerdy. I'm a staff member at TPK Roleplay, and tonight I'm playing Herman Salas, the half-elf paladin. Over to you, Tel.
Hey everyone, I am Kohlrabi. I play Teos. My full name isn't on the overlay, but it's Sithrios. Yep, I had it earlier.
Oh,
but
yes,
I
you
lost it
picked a
again.
name you can't pronounce. Perfect.
I could pronounce it earlier. I lost it again.
It was Sithros, wasn't it? Or
Sithros is basically the easy way to say it, but I tried.
I'm
way
pretty sure
too
you're
hard.
a Pokemon.
Yeah, it's Teos Sithros. Anyways, I'm a druid, and that's maybe all you guys know, but that's about it.
All right.
Secrets.
Dun, dun.
So, as compared to the map, which is going to probably take a hot second to load, because it's
It
just
looks like a paint by number, because it just slowly fills in.
yes.
I like it.
You guys are chilling just off the river, right over here. If it's gonna ping for you.
I thought we established that Tony is always redrawing this every time it comes up.
I mean,
Yeah,
obviously,
just like
I
the
am the fastest hand in the West. But you know
Just
that
looking
you
at
are.
this green area of here where there's nothing happening, so therefore I'm just going to ignore it for the rest of the session.
It's fine. So you guys know from Nether and information that you guys got from Firefinger from looking atop it, you're probably a few days away from both the monastery of Kir Sabal and the supposed dragon bones you've been looking for.
We
Listen.
we went to sleep in like Father Midwinter's camp, didn't we?
You did.
That's
You
safe?
all received neat little gifts. You all are chilling here. Apparently, there was some not okay wording used by a certain druid.
Listen,
We don't talk
it started out totally fine. Then chat and you guys started going into
Oh,
the
no,
deep
no, 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 no.
end.
You don't
So
get to just blame chat.
I-
Don't blame
It's
chat
not
for
the chat's
this.
fault,
I
Cole.
capped it off at the end because of you guys.
Also,
Why do mom and dad fight so much?
But Herman now has a fine steed familiar with him, so that's interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, who's the horse?
Is that mine?
It is yours. You cast fine steed.
Yeah, it's my steed.
Well, hello.
Um,
A fine
Did you hear that?
steed.
He called
Didn't
me
know
just
that
a
was a thing
steed.
to do.
you just wake up.
You have been waiting 2 weeks to say that, haven't you?
Goddamn right I did.
Yeah, we just all wake up and there's an armored warhorse standing outside
Oh.
of the tents.
How big is this warhorse?
It's considered a large creature, so I mean like your standard horse.
Oh, okay.
Is a horse a large creature?
You ever seen you ever
Jeez.
been up close to a horse?
Horses are
Oh,
huge.
yeah.
real
They're
horses,
horses are
very
big.
large
like-
creatures.
I guess so. I feel like what it really is that it might be 10 feet long, but it's not 10 feet wide, and so it's just messing with my brain.
Do we want to sit here and argue about horse sizes, or do we want to get back to work?
You do all.
I'm
have,
below the horse on the map. I can't ride it. How
Hold
upsetting.
up. Boop. There you go.
There we go. I can get on the horse.
Um,
Oh no. There we go.
Phrasing.
Do I wake up with any new flower situation with the horns? What's up with that?
You
'Cause-
do have some new like buds replacing the flowers
Ah.
that Father Midwinter collected for Father Midwinter. The vines seem to continuously still tighten on your horns, but not necessarily so uncomfortable that it's like causing issues.
I hate this. This is so. And they're just gonna try and like. She knows it's gonna cut her, so she's not really trying to like swat at it, but she's kind of just getting out some annoyance with it. And she's gonna fluff up some Becky's feathers, make her all nice and pretty. While we're all getting ready to leave.
Did anyone, while they were, nighttime, did anyone want to play around with their gifts? They were.
Yeah, let me just get this out of the way real quick. First of all, Proper, you told me you were gonna sit up and you lied. Second,
You're going shrimp mode, son.
You shrimping in my chat, son?
You telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
Proper's animal is a shrimp. Confirmed.
so just to get this out of the way, Tell puts on his cloak and lets it blow through the wind a second, and he says, "I'm a bat."
Oh, I love it. And by the way, I want to make sure everyone knows I didn't think about it at first to make him more Batman-esque until like it was told to me like, oh shit, his voice, the cloak.
And he can turn into a bat now.
I just would love to see, star of the stage and screen Batman with just like goth black makeup all over his face instead of his mask.
Have you not seen the new trailer for the new Batman movie?
It's a lot darker than usual,
Yeah.
which we
Yeah,
thought it couldn't be.
I'm actually kind of a fan, to be honest. I like, frankly.
I think the night before Johan is going to put on his new necklace and then sleep with that on.
You are going to receive dreams.
Oh.
A little more blissful.
Not dreams.
Yes, dreams.
Those are dangerous indeed.
But you are met with not necessarily an entity, but a mode of light. A little blinding to you, but it comes to you in your dream. And do you want to interact?
I think I'm gonna try to like poke it and see if it moves away from me.
Your hand actually like goes through the moat.
I think I should be concerned that my hand is going through this ball of light. But this is probably the best dream I've had in a while. So I'm just gonna keep like messing with the ball and see if anything else happens.
Throughout your dream, this mode of light just continuously like floats. Anytime you get like very close to it, you just feel a sensation of warmth and belonging, happiness, bliss, euphoria. Until you wake up.
I check and see if I have just just a yellow ball of light in my hand. And then if I don't, I'm going to frown and be sad that I don't have my friend anymore.
You wake up and your hand feels warmer, but you don't see any mode of light.
I've heard about jewelry turning people's skin green, but I don't think it should turn my hand numb.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna walk out of the tent and see what everybody's doing.
Well, I
Herman,
have.
so sorry. Keep going.
No, please go for it.
I was gonna say Herman has been studying every night before he goes to sleep, and so he has finally been able to cast Find Steed, and out from the I would get this wrong. Hold on. The jungle. Got it right this time. Comes this dark warhorse. For the GM, he is a fiend.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, spicy.
But otherwise, he takes the shape and the statistics of a warhorse.
If you needed a ride, you could have just asked.
Hey, big
No,
guy,
tell
you're
I
my
can't
ride.
always rely
Wait.
on you.
Tell, can you turn into a demon horse?
Of course I can.
Hey, wait, slow down. If anyone has dibs on hitching a ride on Tell, it's me.
Fair enough.
Phrasing?
Completely intentional.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Imagine not having your own personal ride. Couldn't
Hey,
be.
imagine having feet with enough toes on them to handle a horse.
Do you
That
The
sounds like
amount of
multi-toe
phrasing
privilege.
in this session already
Ah,
is
okay.
very confused.
You know, it's
Not have a
not.
full-
It's not phrasing
And not
unless you
just
say it
sexually.
is.
Do you not have a full amount
The
of toes?
Thrissa is just
And I
gonna
look at
blink
Roz's feet.
slowly.
I'm a lizard. I only have like 3 toes.
Oh
I
my
say as I
God, you
look
have
up and
3
wiggle my
toes.
3 front toes.
I have thumbs.
I also technically have those. I say as I wiggle the 3-clawed hand that technically has a thumb on it. Like it's like not really a thumb, but I can hold a crossbow, so you know what? It's effective
It
enough.
serves
And I
the
won't take
same
this
purpose
slander.
as a
I'll have
thumb.
you know.
All right.
Tell's gonna turn to the Aarakocra as he's just. I'm just shaking my head. Where are we going next? Lead the way.
Well, you said you wanted to go to the bones of a dragon, and you also wanted to go to the monastery of Kir Sabal.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Roz will take a second to kind of look down at the scroll he was given from Father Midwinter. He'll think for a moment and then say, I have a woman I have to go see, and I'd love to get to see my home for a while, but Bones of a Dragon is like a fun story to bring back to them, so I could stay for a bit.
Hey, Proper, you have a +2 for your
I
next round.
noticed. Thank you, Dev. I'm so loved.
Nefer will take to the sky for a moment. He'll like you can visibly see him like go just as straight up as you can as flying, just kind of doing a little bit of a twirl going up because aerodynamics.
Kind of want to shoot that guy, not gonna
That's
lie.
not very cash
Ah!
money of you.
That's
Roz,
not nice.
No, put the crossbow down. He's fine.
I didn't know.
I-
I haven't grabbed the crossbow. I'm just like whispering to you guys, just like still kind of want to shoot that guy.
Put it-
Just saying.
It's up in your
The
head. Put it
intrusive
down.
thoughts.
A couple minutes later, he comes down. Is like, so it'll probably be a few days either way. Kir Sabal is to our south, and I believe the clearing to your bones is to the southeast.
Well, the bones are the most important. We have to get them first.
And also the most
Get them
exciting.
bones.
Damn
Them,
bones, damn bones,
sorry?
damn.
Damn bone.
No one's gonna finish it.
What'd you
Something
say?
bones phrasing. I
Some
don't know.
bones. The stones are made of bone, etc.
Etc.
I
Etc.
have paper skin and
Thank you,
brass
Maurice, for your
bones.
very hearty etc.
I hate this party.
Hey,
Hey, that's not cool.
that's me.
So
Tell leaves. No.
Tell
you guys-
just
Tell
leave.
has had enough.
according to your map, the bones are in this red hexagonal area.
I mean, I think it would be fine.
So we're
if we
pretty
just...
much equal distant from that spot to Kir Sabal, like where we are.
You are. So you have a decision to make.
I say
A
bones
choice.
First, swing for the city.
I said the
me.
title, everybody. It's a thing.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Wait, in
I
the
mean,
red
I think
circle,
we
isn't
should
that
go
Camp
for the-
Vengeance?
Oh, that
Can I
there
already
is
go
Camp
there?
Vengeance way over there, but over
Yeah.
here.
Hold on, my map's being stupid. Give me a sec.
right next
Oh,
to
there
Camp
it is, okay.
Righteous.
Oh, Dungeon 6, you also have a +2.
Who?
whoa.
You, Dungeon 6.
You.
Oh, cool. Thanks,
Words are hard to
thanks,
say.
Dev.
Oh, I guess you'd be over there for me, not down there, because we're talking overlay.
We're
It's
going
fine. Everything's fine.
to the bones.
We're going to the bones.
To the
Woo!
bone.
There
Bones
is
it is.
no
it is.
choice.
I'll offer to take point for the sake of scouting.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna ride Becky.
All right. So day 63.
Oh,
That is today.
2 months. That's crazy.
63.
Oh.
Day 63! Give it up for day 63!
Hey, 63, everybody!
You all have a very easy day because Father Midwinter's magic still subsists in this area, making it decently cooler for you all and not nearly as much of a slog and god-awful.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, did anybody check to see if Father Midwinter was alive in his tent, or
You
did we
sure
just
didn't,
leave?
because he totally dipped.
Didn't he, like, disappear in a
Isn't he like
something?
magic? Can he just.
Or he
disappear?
opened, like, a portal or something? I don't know.
He's magic.
Yeah, he's magic.
He's
does-
Hey,
magic.
what? Everybody, what's the cop-out? It's magic.
Magic!
magic. Welcome to D&D.
No, you're not doing the arms. The arms are important, Tony.
He's got the magic. in him.
Magic!
No, we only do that when it comes to, like, what do you call them?
Can tell sing I've got the magic in me, please.
Bits.
I don't know.
Anyway,
that one.
montage. There it is.
Damn
There's the
it.
word.
There we go.
So the
Montage
first line,
moments?
I got, no kidding.
Dream
Day
montage.
64, however, it goes back to being just flippin' awful.
Oh, cool.
Just awful. It's raining, it's pouring, but nobody's snoring. Because
Not
why
yet.
would you do
Thank
that?
you.
You're in the
Thank you.
jungle.
The mighty jungle, where the lion sleeps
When
tonight.
lion
Well, you haven't
sleeps.
found a lion yet, so
Yeah.
It's a fantasy world. No one needs a CPAP machine. Everyone
I mean,
has. No one has sleep apnea.
Lions
And also,
don't
given the
exist in
constant heat
fantasy.
we're under in the jungle
if you did
here,
have sleep
I don't-
apnea, well, I guess it's fantasy. You probably just didn't make it.
With all this banter back and forth and just complete and utter nonsense that's already started, I don't know what everyone is eating or drinking today, but I'm gonna turn into an ape and just walk on the side so I don't have to talk to y'all.
Wow, okay.
Rude.
So
That's
I am an
nice.
ape now.
Well, Nethrissa is going to get uncomfortably close to Johann on Becky. Like, I want to be brushing up against him and just bumping into him, be like, why are you in my way?
At this point, like, I think you're tall enough to where I have to make my neck a 90-degree angle to look at you in the face.
Yeah. What you looking at?
Can you stop running into me?
Can you stop being in my way?
Can you both stop being annoying? I yell from up front.
Yeah, I'm just
They-
gonna walk up to Johann and I'm just gonna wrap an ape arm around him and throw him on my back and walk away from Mithrissa.
What the hell? I called dibs!
What is even like at this point, just like Nefer is talking like Riverfly, like, are they always like this? She's like, Ta love, they're always like this. They're just we just get paid to take them through the jungle.
While Tell is walking away, I give Nethrissa the finger.
I'm gonna give it right back, but I'm gonna give double hands.
I'm throwing the finger at you both because I called dibs on getting the ride on the hotel first. And frankly, I'm feeling ignored.
Do you want to ride Becky for a little bit? I mean, I could get off.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm already offended.
Okay.
The damage is done.
Okay.
Bros, it's fine.
The anger.
I'm sure you can get a ride on the way back.
Oh my god.
We move on to day 65. Today it's just humid, cloudy, with a chance of something.
Meatballs.
A chance of dinosaur
No,
bones?
not meatball. If it's gonna rain meatball, you're not in the jungle anymore. You're in some weird outer plane.
That's why I said dragon bones, right?
Yeah,
That would be
dragon
That's-
bones.
It's more reasonable.
Yeah.
But
If it rained dragon bones. that'd be
during the
pretty
evening,
good. Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. Can I do a thing?
no.
Okay.
Uh,
sorry.
Yeah, just give me a
Sorry.
second here. Herman,
This is a DM moment.
That's me.
as you go to set your tent for the evening, you find something sticking out of the mud.
It's always
Oh,
sticking
no.
out of the mud.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
weird
the
mud
mud.
stuff.
Do you,
Phrasing?
bruh? Do you wish
I don't
to
know.
pull the thing out of the mud?
Yes.
It
I like
is-
risking fate.
Is
Yeah, do it. It is a still usable loot with one broken string worth 35 gold pieces.
What kind
See,
of loot
we've
is
been in the
it, though?
jungle. No,
I swear.
I was gonna say we've been in the jungle too long that I thought you meant loot, as in like treasure,
No,
It is.
like
it is-
da 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 loot.
like
Anybody play?
no. But what we'll say is Herman will take a look at this, and he stares longingly into the loot, as if remembering something from a past life, and then with just as quickly as he picked it up, he slowly puts it back down, and stands up and looks around to see if he sees any other signs of life or something that has disturbed, the undergrowth or all that.
He said the title. No,
Oh,
nothing out of the
Um,
ordinary.
Do
Title with
I
no
do
story.
I notice him pulling the loot out of the mud?
I don't see why not. You were all just kind of like making camp for the night.
Cool, yeah. So if we're making camp, I'm no longer in Abe. I'm doing my special camp thing. He pulls out the loot. I'm gonna pretend like Johan asked if anyone knows how to play in game, and I'll look at Herman. Yeah, throw that thing over here.
You want this?
Yeah, let me show you something.
Okay. And he'll pick it up and bring it on over and hand it gingerly to Tell.
Let me show you.
Fall back and just go. This will be interesting.
Let me show you the song of my people.
Ooh.
Here's the thing. We started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone. You're dedicated, you took the time. Wasn't long till I called you mine. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone. And all you'd ever hear me say. That's that's all I'm gonna say.
What in the 9 goddamn circles?
If nothing else,
Oh my
it was
god.
certainly entertaining.
I mean, entertaining is certainly a word to describe it.
That is technically a word.
I'm pretty tired now. Let's go to sleep.
Can I do a thing before we rest?
No.
Okay.
Just go ahead. Don't you don't have to,
Okay.
you don't have to ask permission.
Anyways,
Why are we all being so mean?
I'm not your parent.
I mean, at
Everybody
this point,
okay?
no, none of us are okay. What's Johan doing currently? Not asking. I'm kind of observing.
I'm probably I think I'm actually still looking at the necklace, just like looking at the inlays, seeing like what it's made out of.
All right. Mithras is gonna reach into her bag. She took off the chain shirt she had a little bit ago when they leveled up because her armor class also went up. So she doesn't quite need it anymore. So she's gonna walk over with it, and she's gonna kind of kick like a twig or a rock or something at him. Hey,
Yeah,
here, toss the chain shirt.
hits me in the chest, and I like stumble back.
You're gonna need that. You're a little squishy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That will bring your armor class up to 13. So that's just a +1, but anything will help. She's gonna look at the necklace. What you got there?
It was my present, and I unbuckle it from my neck. And then I hand it to you, and when I pull it up, I'll say what it has on it again.
Cool. She's gonna take a good look at it.
I believe it has 5 beads, if I remember correctly.
It do.
It do have 5 beads. There it is. It has, scroll down. It has a, I need to look to see which ones these are specifically. Out of game, I have 1 bead of smiting, 3 beads of blessing, and 1 bead of curing, which is like cure wounds or lesser restoration. DM, what were they? It was an open hand. The open hands were the 3, right? I'm trying to see if I have these on here, but I don't remember.
Are you asking for look like?
Yeah, what do all the beads look like?
Your bead of one of bead looks like a black pearl. The 3 beads are yellow topazes, and you have 1 bead that looks like an aquamarine.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what it has on it. I think this is gonna help me be more supportive when we fight instead of just throwing stuff at people.
Fair enough. I'm gonna hand it back. Yeah, my gift was the armor for Becky. She can't quite wear it. Gotta wait a couple more days before she can fit into it. But
Mm-hmm.
well, that's what I came over here to give. Because I didn't want to just toss it. I figured if you could use it, you should have it.
Thank you. Something wrong? You're being a little bit nicer than usual.
Yeah, Steph, you have time to think when you have vines growing on your horns.
Those are kind of weird, but at least they complement. It's not like you're
It helps
red
that I'm
and
green.
it helps that you're green a lot. It doesn't look too off-putting.
Yeah. Kind of makes me look like a. No, you know what? No, it's not offensive if I say it's gonna make me look like Tell, because Tell looks cool. But if I was like,
You don't even know what I look like.
I don't know what you look like. I'm talking about the outfit you got on, all the stuff,
cool
the bones, and like I look like I'm gonna look like a nature person if this keeps going. I don't know. I don't like this at all, but I can't do anything to change it. So
you're gonna be really good at headbutting people.
Oh yeah. I want to use that at some point, but haven't had the chance to.
At this point, the buds on your horns look like they will probably bloom tomorrow. Yes.
And Father Midwinter, did he only take one, or did he take all the ones that I have on my head?
He took any of them that had blossomed at that point.
Okay, so I don't actually know what'll happen if they're not harvested.
Nope.
Cool. And Tell was the one that took them off for me?
Yes, Father Midwinter tried to pull them off. It didn't happen. You tried to, didn't happen. But for Tell, it was literally 0 effort.
Cool.
It's because I'm really strong.
Yes, that's why.
What is Tell's strength score?
A lot.
100.
All right, cool. I only have 17.
Roz, was there something you wanted to do before I told the loot story?
Was there? I mean, we're getting close to the dragon bones, so I was thinking about using my primeval awareness just to check and see if there's anything scary about. Might be a good idea. So yeah, given that I'm ahead, because Roz is a hunter first and foremost, despite his joyful nature. So kind of as we get as we're making camp, I'll sort of start to think like, looking around and say, we're probably getting close. I imagine we get there tomorrow. You mind if I have a look ahead? And then I'll kind of like press my hand on the ground and sort of like you get like everyone, especially anyone like nature attuned, especially like Tell, you kind of sort of feel like a weird, not necessarily magical, but like natural energy, almost like pulse kind of go out around you as I pop my primeval awareness to detect the presence of any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fees, fanes, or undead present within 1 mile.
So you are sensing a modicum of Fae coming from Nethrissa. You're also obviously sensing the fiend coming from Herman's warhorse.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, you're not sensing... Well, you're sensing like little bitty pings here and there of maybe a couple of undead, because it's an entire mile radius. Right. But nothing else.
Bit of flies, so hands thrown to the ground, eyes kind of closed, maybe twitching a bit. Roz kind of thinks, bit of flies in the net, but nothing too serious. That fiend of Herman's is incredibly loud on my senses, and Nethrissa, you have fae about you. All about you.
Fae?
As in, fae creatures? I'm not even sure I could explain it. There's energy all around you.
Roz, this is a very weird compliment that you're giving.
It's not a compliment.
I don't like that. Faye, Tell, what do you know about, do you know anything about Faye, by chance?
Yeah.
Do I know anything about fae?
The Fae saved
You
your
can-
life.
If you
Faye
want to give
okay.
me an intelligence-based check
Oh, I'm bad at all those.
on like a history or just base intelligence, I can see about getting you some info.
Oh, I'm bad at all of those. Okay, hold on.
You can do it. I believe you.
I'm gonna try a nature check.
I will take history or nature
Why do I not have any bonuses to nature? I'm a ranger.
because you're not that kind of ranger.
Fair enough. You know what? Nature it is.
My first cleric was a cleric with a -1
That is a 2.
religion.
You think the Fae are little gnome people, but not gnomes.
Right. So I don't think I have any useful information on the fae right now. I apologize, love.
Well, yes, but actually no.
I already told you. The Fae
So the
saved your
Fae
life.
saved my life.
What more do you want to know?
Am I currently in danger?
We're always in danger.
I mean, I know that.
Can I be able to tell that with the primeval awareness? If they're like bearing down on her, can I like tell that?
You get I'm giving you more of like energy in the sense of power. You're just sensing some coming from her. There's a presence about her that seems fey, but not like, oh my god, this is a god. Fae.
Okay, so clearly bereft of social custom, Roz will, still like, in the sense, but not with hand to the ground, will kind of begin like, lizard scurrying up to Nethrissa and kind of like scurrying about her, occasionally slitting his tongue out, kind of like taste the, not like touching her, but just like in the air around her, just like, no, it's not. There aren't fae coming for you. You're fae touched, in a word. I can't really explain it. You're the kind of thing I'd split open if I weren't so fond of you.
I'll take that as a compliment. For my own sanity.
He'll then, of course, back away, recognizing at least slightly recognizing the awkwardness in her voice. He'll realize he's probably breached a line, and then kind of like
you know what?
get back off to the side and go.
Thanks. Cool. Whew, Fae touched.
I don't know
and you're
why you're licking the air to figure things out. I already told you what the deal is.
But we don't know what the deal is. We just know about the bones. Like, what happens if we don't get the bones?
Probably bad things. Do you need to ask stupid questions?
Okay, but how many people are gonna get hurt in the bad things?
How about we just get the bones and we don't have to worry about that?
Let's go to bed.
Yeah,
Sitting on
Nethrissa,
camp.
I don't have room in my pack for this shirt. Can you still carry it for a while?
Yeah, I can.
So I'm not going to be
As we head off to
over-encumbered.
our respective tents, Roz will kind of grab a knife, and I assume I still have the skull on me, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull that out with the other hand, kind of start setting to work about like the face area of it,
Okay. You go to bed for the night. Tell.
Yes.
You have a dream. It's an interesting dream. You wake in a field of flowers, and you hear little voices.
What kind of flowers?
Petunias.
How boring.
Oh, not again.
Yes, again. You hear them like talking in your head. That My lovely one, you're getting so close. I hope you haven't forgotten our deal.
Can you hear me in this dream?
Of course.
course
You
I-
contacted me, remember?
Of course I haven't forgotten. What do you think I'm doing?
I just want to make sure that my little errand boy is doing his duty.
You gods or fake creatures are always so petulant.
Oh, that's a interesting term. I didn't think that'd be something that I'd ever hear coming from you.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, nothing. Nothing, my little wallflower.
Do you have anything else or can I go back to sleep?
Oh, you're still sleeping.
Yeah, but this is gonna fuck up my REM cycles, I just know it.
I guess we'll chat in a day. And, like, for you, that was like your entire sleep. And you're going to wake up the next morning.
Do I feel well rested?
Oh, yeah, you still have, like, the benefits of a long rest. It was just you were having a dream convo.
Good.
Johan, you had the same dream again.
I'm gonna try to I'm just gonna try to talk to the ball, see if it talks back.
It does
Like-
not respond.
Okay, I'm gonna spend the entire dream just talking at it and hoping that it responds. The entire night.
Okay. You are all going to awaken. It is sunrise. Nethrissa, your flowers have blossomed. There is an aroma about you that is pleasing but off-putting.
Because roses really smell like.
Ooh, ooh,
It- Nethrissa, flowers and BO don't go well together.
Shut the hell up.
Please get.
Do I like what do I
Johan,
taste
you
in this
better
smell?
hope I don't decide to come over there and smack you,
You're
Billy.
you get like what you would expect a rose to smell, or if you're into it, taste like. But something else is like taking it over after a minute. It's a very not good taste. It would make you kind of want to retch a little bit.
Is it putrid? Rotted?
It wouldn't be rotten. It's just like an over encumbering sense to your olfactory senses.
Oh, love.
Awakening from his tent, kind of like claws over snout. Just there's something fell about in the air.
I'm sorry. Can you pull these off for me?
I think they smell wonderful. Reminds me of
I
home.
don't mind the smell, but
Hell,
it's
you
just,
think
it's
you
just
smell
strong.
wonderful, and that's the problem, love.
Yeah, what's wrong with smelling like wet moss?
Can we just get these off
And-
me?
I say we vote.
I'll walk over and pluck them and just kind of place them about my my whole get up and place little flowers in, like one in the socket of a skull that's on my left arm and just all over the place.
Okay, can you give me a perception check real quick, Tel?
Of course. I have plus 100 to perception.
Ah,
Wow.
Awesome.
Maximum possible perception. You're so perceptive.
It's a 15.
How do you get that?
Uh,
What's
Whoa,
100?
you rolled
weren't-
so low.
you weren't 100%, but you're pretty sure when you placed that first rose in a skull, it almost looked like it was trying to take root.
Dope.
Herman.
Yes.
Or Herman. Apparently, you are blessed by the Joaquin, because you wake up and you notice that there is a lump of dirt next to you that you don't quite remember was there last night, but It's not. It's there now.
I usually pay attention to all the lumps of dirt around me before I go to bed.
Pretty important.
Herman is
Proper
gonna
lump
have
of
a,
dirt etiquette is a key part of a good sleep.
There seems to be a
Herman has-
leather strap coming out of this lump of dirt.
Are you really just trying to tease Herman with things in the dirt all the time, or what?
Listen, I can't help it that he's blessed by.
He can't help it that Herman got it out the mud, okay?
Herman just
He's
attracts
just-
things out of mud. It's
You
just-
shouldn't hate, Tel.
Don't be jelly.
I'm aware
What
of my
the hell is
surroundings.
He got it out the hustle, okay? He got it out the dirt. He grinded for what he got.
This message
yeah,
has
of
been
course
brought
I'm
to you
gonna
in
pull it
part by
out.
D&D Beyond. I'm kidding.
This is a worn satchel. It's not super useful, but inside it jangles.
Do I pull out some jingle jangles?
Hot.
You pull out a bunch of various gemstones that collectively are worth 347 gold pieces.
Damn.
I know that this is out of character that it's worth 347, but I like to imagine that Herman looks at it it just knows it's worth 347.
Like
You
exactly.
you pick out a Tanzania,
347.
you're like, that's 57 gold pieces. This is a tiger eye worth about 63. You just go like that.
Herman is a master appraiser.
Master prospector.
Evidently.
I respect that. I respect
Solid.
that.
You're a man of many talents. There's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that.
Jack of
When
all
you're a
trades.
paladin and you don't have any heretics to slay, you have to have a side hustle.
I mean, imagine how many gems the average paladin has on their armor. You might as well like check the purity of them every now and then, you know?
Yeah, because you gotta figure out some way to do it.
Right, you know? How do you get more gems for the gems in your armor? You gotta, every now and then, you gotta go and get into some gems, so you might as well, you know, get good at finding gems, right?
There is a price
Just pull
quota
them
for
out of
gems
the
that you put
dirt.
on your armor.
That's the shop I'm gonna open when I retire from adventuring. A shop that sells gems specifically for paladin armor slots. Just like, hey man, notice you're missing a tiger's eye from that chest piece there. I got just the thing for you, man. Custom cutting, you know?
This is a
Hey.
purely
Everyone,
coincidental conversation.
we're
going
talking
on
too
outside.
much again. Herman, what did you find? Did you
Another
guys-
sign that there used to be someone here. First a loot, now actual loot.
I feel like we're walking on dead bodies this whole time. It's probably true.
This whole
We-
island is full of dead bodies.
They just
And the
returned
good
to the
news is-
earth.
The good news would be that I haven't felt anything much moving in the area, so if any dead bodies are around, they're still dead.
Yes, they're plant food now. It's the way we all end up.
All right, folks, I think we got bones to grab, huh?
Yes, let's get them.
All right.
I'll take point again for the sake of, you know, I'm small. That's what I do. It's my thing.
It is about a half a day's journey. Today it is sunny, and the foliage of the trees provide a nice shade from said.
As I'm like scurrying about like through the trees, kind of up ahead of the party, I'm just like, you know, guys, I have got a good feeling about today.
Anyway,
Oh,
It's just silent. We're just like,
No, just me.
We're-
That's
we're-
cool.
going.
you know, it would be a
Never a good
wonderful day
sign.
if I could get these vines off of my horn.
as you arrive, you notice a wide sinkhole yawns before you, the earth around it littered with bones of tiny humanoid creatures. The opening to this sinkhole is 90 feet across and roughly circular. And the stone walls are nearly vertical. 30 feet down, this sinkhole is filled with murky green water. Hundreds of frogs hop from one floating plant to another. A massive rib cage with fine wing bones of a dragon rise above the murk. Vines, moss, and lichen hang from them. Judging from how much of the skeleton is exposed, the water should not be more than 3 or 4 feet deep.
I look at the thing that's yawning. Oh, big yawn, big stretch.
God,
I just
Hey.
remembered I
God
have
damn it,
I have a
Cole.
mouth on my chest.
I think
you do not. That
We
that
got rid
mouth
of
is
that.
gone.
That what? That's no longer?
Yep.
Did Father Midwinter's soup make us hallucinate?
Chestmouth. Aw, rest in peace, Chestmouth.
Oh, thanks.
Rip Chestmouth.
Oh, thank God.
Did
Alright,
we-
that
Nickname.
makes it so much
If for
easier.
the sake of roleplay, Roz will kind of notice the massive rib cage and kind of just like stare, not so much in wonder, but just kind of like taking a moment to like stare at them, you know, almost like ignorant of whatever anyone else is kind of doing around him.
You can give me anyone can give me a nature check if they wish, or survival.
Hey, Roz, you like bones? Looks like dragon bones, doesn't it?
Roz looks around for a bit and says, "In the deserts of my home, we had creatures, the Shinathra, sand devils we called them. Much smaller than this. This feels like looking at a god."
I rolled a 17 for nature.
All right.
Yeah.
I rolled a 12 for survival.
I didn't roll any of those things, but I will if you give me a moment. Survival, which is I'm much better at. The roll sucked, though it's an 11.
Okay.
Whoa.
That was me using my plus
Herman,
2.
Am I rolling? Survival?
if you want to roll nature or survival, you can.
It's only a 9.
Does anybody know how many of these bones are supposed to bring to this?
I'm gonna figure that out.
Johan and Tell, you can notice that by the size and quantity of the bones, this should have probably been an adult green dragon.
That's
We say at the same time.
this isn't an adult green dragon. I think we're in the right place. Give me 1 second. Stay up here. And I'm gonna turn into a crocodile.
Hey, don't
and-
leave me out of the fun. I can swim too.
Yes.
You do.
But I don't want you to get bit first. And then turn
Now-
into a crocodile and jump in.
You do know it's a 30-foot drop.
That should be fine. You know, crocodiles hit
Just
the water.
fucking body slam.
Listen,
It's
do I
not even
do
Friday, and you
floss.
want to just belly flop?
do I
no,
need
no,
to bring
Magnus, like,
in some real
Turns into an
world for you
alligator
here?
as he hits the water.
Listen, you can go cliff diving. I've done it many times. 30 feet.
Okay, but can
nothing.
an alligator cliff dive?
Hell
Or are
yeah,
you
they
cliff
can.
diving and then alligator
how
in
does-
midair?
How
No,
does
just
it
turn into an
how does a
alligator
crocodile
as you
cliff
hit the
dive?
water.
Yeah,
Mid-
that might be
it's tail,
different.
and then the water,
Um,
and then alligator.
Mid-air
would like-
alligator change.
Because a
Okay.
big part of like cliff diving is like the distance you get from the cliff, and I don't know if an alligator would have like the jump course
It's
uh,
mid-air.
kind of roll.
I'm
So-
going
Someone throw
to.
me.
I'm going to do a thing. Nobody can throw you, Nethressa. You're the strongest.
No,
one.
that was out of character.
Oh.
Also, I'm ignoring
okay.
Tal. I'm jumping in anyway.
I'm gonna cast Shape Water and make the make some of it flow up further towards the drop, so that it's a smaller, less
Alright.
recoil when I hit it.
So you also all notice as you got closer to this sinkhole, the walls of the sinkhole are rough and draped with dozens of stout vines, so climbing into or out of the grotto is easy and automatically successful.
Oh, okay,
I'm
that's-
still
You
jumping
can
in 'cause I have a
do
high
you can do
acrobatic
you.
What fun is that?
Johan, as you pull water up to more or less like grab a swan diving alligator tail, you notice that Nefer and River and Flask just take like a couple pieces of bark and just like hold up little signs with like numbers on.
What's the average? What do we
This
got?
is-
Like a 7,
Oh, yeah,
9?
who's-
Where we at right now?
Let's
who
see.
gets the better dive?
River gives you an 8. Flask gives you a 6, but Nefer is unimpressed and gives you a 1.
Oh, I'm beating that. I'm jumping in. Let's go. Acrobatics check. I'm
Uh,
Oh
you
my
can give me a
God.
performance
Graceful.
check.
Performance.
Performance.
performance. That's even worse.
Ah!
Whoops.
-8.
Oh,
Imagine.
Well, my performance was a 16.
Oh shit. River
Damn.
gives you just a straight 10. Flask gives you a 6 again.
That
And
instantly
Nefer is still
beats-
like shaking his head and just gives you a 2.
at
Well,
least it
I
wasn't
beat
a
him,
1.
so I'll take it.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I'm just
I
kind of like,
am-
I'll jump in like kind of behind Tell, and as Tell like turns around and sees me, despite just telling me not to jump in, I'll just kind of look at him underwater, just be like,
You also, as you jump in, you went in like face first.
I mean, kind of like hands first, like I dove in. You know?
All right, because like your hands are gonna like almost immediately touch the bottom. This is only like 3 or 4 feet deep. You just 30-foot dive to the shallow end, friend.
Oh, fun.
Oh no.
So you are gonna take only 2 points of bludgeoning or fall damage
That could
rather.
be worse.
That's not too bad.
Minimum damage.
Oh wait, that means his like fingers would like bend.
Oh, they're
all
gonna
the way
like go right into the
backwards.
silt and just like.
How much damage does
It's
Tel
just good.
take?
He's just gonna.
Because of Johan helping you, you're
Stuck
only
in
gonna
there
take
now,
one
just like-
apparently.
Only one.
I rolled minimum on all the d6s tonight.
All right, cool. Point of order. I'm going to swim around the whole thing and see if there's anything infesting the water real quick.
Okay.
Do you want to take a quick break before you reveal what's going to happen?
I want you to give me the check first.
Which check? Blank check?
Perception.
Okay.
The check.
Okay, run the check first.
The
Check, please.
Perception. Oh my Lanta. I rolled low. It's an 8.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
No.
okay. So,
This is water.
Tell. You and Roz splish splash
Oh, wait, should I
into
also roll perception? Or no?
this very. Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. I didn't roll low. That's a 20.
Damn.
Oh, you're gonna see
Woo!
a bunch of angry, teeth-filled fish coming for you,
Hey, I did the
Piranha?
scout thing where I scouted.
and we're gonna go to break real quick.
Yeah.
We're gonna be right back, everybody.
You know what crocodiles eat, everybody?
Fish. They do eat
Fish.
fish.
Chompa chompa.
Back, everyone. Raz, swimming towards you at an incredibly high speed are these little bastards.
Cute.
Ew.
Aww.
Two swarms of them.
Fun.
So I need everybody to roll initiative.
If, if these
Combat
are-
music, folks. Let's do it.
Ooh,
Combat
that's pretty
music.
All right.
If these are called quippers and Tony doesn't quip at all during this encounter, I'm going to be thoroughly.
Why would you prompt him like that?
16.
I got an 8. Let's go.
Big 20.
Woo!
Ooh!
Dirty or natural?
Dirty, unfortunately, with a +4.
Understandable.
Tell.
15.
I never heard someone call them dirty 20s, and I'm calling them that from now on. So thank you. I'm keeping that.
It's
That's-
it's the appropriate one I can use on stream.
So-
Filthy, terrible Tony.
Apparently, I wasn't lying when I said these little bastards are quick because they are actually still going first.
Whoa.
They got a 21.
Oh
Oh
my.
man.
So they come around you and encircle one to each of, one to Raz and one to Tell.
Let's bring it.
Let's see. Raz is a 7 hit.
A 7?
Yeah.
Does not. Unfortunately, I had my armor class is a little bit higher than that.
Damn. Tell does a 17 hit.
Yes.
That would have hit
You
me
take-
actually.
20 piercing damage.
Are you
Ooh.
fucking
Ow.
I'm
kidding
not.
me?
These little things just like you did not really see them coming. They come at you. They just start tearing your flesh.
Very
I'm-
glad that didn't hit me.
I'm
They
no
are
longer-
hungry.
I am no longer a crocodile.
You
Fuck.
taste
Oh,
like
no.
chicken.
God.
You've gotten bitten out of crocodile form.
Yeah.
Immediately.
They bit the
Uh,
croc out of you.
Roz, you are up.
All right, let's get it. What is a man to do? Or I guess a lizard to do in this case. I don't know what a man would do, but I know what a lizard would do. I got a 30-foot swim speed. I'm gonna try to like create a little bit of space from these guys. Am I faster than them? Or are they faster than me?
There's one way to find out.
I'm gonna try to swim away and
All right.
just like create some space.
Uh,
And even, oh, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Forget everything I just said. That it's not real. It was another guy. My twin just came in and said that. I'm back. I kicked him out. I killed him, and now the real me is back to say.
Whoa.
I've committed murder with
I have a
second
scimitar on
guys.
me
It's
that I'm
fine.
gonna draw, and I'm
Scimitar.
gonna cast a spell first. What I'm gonna cast actually, because I got some cool spells I can cast. You know what? I think it's a Zephyr Strike time. As a matter of fact, Let's pop that off as a matter. Yeah, let's pop a Zephyr Strike real quick.
Woo.
Yeah. We doing that. That's the wave. Zephyr Strike is cast. That's a tier 1. So now I do an extra 1d8 force damage when I swing, and best believe I'm a swing 1 time.
So anyways, you started swinging.
So anyways, I started chopping.
Swinging.
I started swinging at these quippers.
Does a 13 hit these things?
It do.
It's here comes 1d6 plus 4 slashing. That's 7 plus the 1d8 of my Zephyr Strike, which is I'm gonna roll right now, which is a 7. So that's 14 damage off that one swipe. And then I'm gonna spin the scimitar in the backhand, and I'm gonna just come back down with the inverse chop kind of strike. So I'm gonna do it again. Is basically what I'm saying. So here it comes. Does a 10 hit them?
It does not.
That's unfortunate.
You do notice that when you go to like slash with your scimitar in the water, it's a little bit slower, so you only catch like 1 at first. But with your Zephyr Strike, you're able to like get a little bit of a faster swing and you hit a couple more.
Cool.
It seems as though your swarm is about half the size that it was.
Awesome.
Oh, cool.
And I mean, I could bite as I took a melee attack. So I'll bite at them. Why not?
They bit at you, you bite at them.
Hungry. A 7 isn't gonna hit them though. So I'm gonna say I don't. I bite. I chomp and I miss. Unfortunate.
You chomp and you missed.
I chomp,
you chomp
and
again and you missed.
And they missed.
So I
And then
missed.
swing again.
Herman, it is your turn.
So this is like a pool of water, or is it like all just swampland?
This is a very large sinkhole, just filled with murky water, and you're seeing bubbles, maybe a little bit of red over by where Tell sank in.
Herman, do not jump in, Herman. Stay up there.
Oh, that's what I was really asking, is because Herman would not have entered the water. He's out on the shore.
I have a
Herman is a
plan.
responsible adult.
Don't worry about us.
So what he is going to do, first as a bonus action, he's going to cast Shield of Faith on Tell. And he's going to heft his, what is this thing called? Sunsprite Javelin. And launch it into the water. Let's see if we can possibly hit. Oh, I guess not. That's only a 10.
It does not.
That's what we thought, but it's okay. So he hefts up his Sunsprite Javelin, chucks it into the water, and misses.
Do you have anything else?
That's it.
Nethrissa.
Every time he sees someone start to get ready, don't jump in the water. We're
What
fine.
he says. Roz like pops his head up. What he said. It's just back under.
You said that there was the vines, so you didn't have to jump all the way down, right? You could,
Yep.
you could go down, because Nethrissa would not get in the water, but she would try to, because she can use the longsword as a one-handed attack, and so like climb down to where she's like almost in the water and
Swipe
use
at
the
the
5-foot
water.
reach and take that. Take that.
The water.
They're not
Yeah.
like, so you do notice they're not like right at
Ah,
the wall.
damn
They're
it.
like in like 20 feet
Okay,
in. 'Cause this is
then-
a big sinkhole.
Then she's going to. This only goes down about 3 or 4 feet, right? You said that's what
Yeah.
you said. The
So
water.
it'd be like a waist high.
Cool. Well, she's gonna start with the javelin, because she'll be able to grab it even if it doesn't land. So she's gonna just take her first attack and just throw the javelin in that direction. That's in that one.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
So then she's gonna try for her second attack with a boomerang. And that is going to be a 13.
Yeah, so like you chuck your javelin and you just like, instead of like it going like you release it at a bad time, it just like drops in front of you into the water. But your boomerang, you just chuck it and like one of the quippers like jumps out of the water and you just smoke it
Yeah.
Roll for
That's
damage.
gonna
Have
do.
you
That's
guys
gonna do
ever-
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Were you hitting
guys-
the ones over by Tell or the ones over by Roz?
Most
Over-
likely Roz. Based
Whoever's
on,
close, whoever's gonna be closer to me at that point.
Yeah. I swam further back from my
So
understanding.
probably, yeah, Roz then.
And how
Yeah.
much was it?
3 points of bludgeoning damage. I send that quiver flying.
Smoked.
Phew.
All right. Do you have
Guys
anything
ever-
else?
It's not worth it to rage, I don't think. So that's gonna be it.
All right. Tell, you're up.
All right. So, firstly and foremost, you guys see like a whirlwind of water, like a water tornado start spinning up, and then Tell just plops on the surface of the water. At the same time, I feel like Roz and maybe only Nathrissa can also benefit from it just based on placement, but I cast Water Walk.
Yeah.
I can technically get everyone within 30 feet, but I feel like Herman and Johan are probably too far away.
Yeah, we're all the way on land.
And then I am going to just kind of like, you can't see me, and I'm going to turn invisible for a second, and I've done the most important things, but if you'll allow it, I want to talk to the fish because I can just naturally talk to them without having to cast anything.
Okay, so like they can understand you. Can you understand them?
In this form, I cannot understand them. They can understand me, and I have advantage on charisma to try and influence them. So I'm going to say, listen, little fishies, stop what you're doing now. We're just here for the bones. Don't make us exterminate you. And even
So
with
are
it-
you intimidating them?
I am. Yeah, either intimidation.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Yeah, it's intimidation. It's a 14.
Oh, how hard is
Oh,
intimidating
boy.
fish?
In today's episode of What Can You Do in D&D?
Today we're
Intimidate
learning how
fish.
to make fish fear you because apparently
Yeah.
this is how you do it. Okay. So as you rise from the waters and you yell angrily at the fish,
Glub, glub,
They-
glub, 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 glub.
they fear you. And they swim towards Roz instead.
Yeah.
No!
Fantastic.
Well, Roz, you can now
I
walk
could've
on the
seen that
water, by
coming.
the way.
Thanks, Tell. Appreciate it. Big help.
Doing the right math and still getting the wrong answer.
I would
Wow.
calculate a guess. Unfortunately, he just isn't that great at math.
that is the end of my turn. I am invisible, standing on top of the water, at least.
Okay.
Makes one of us.
Johan.
So is the other swarm at Roz, or are they just on their way?
It's hard to tell with the murkiness of the water, but you're gonna probably surmise from the movement on top of the water. They're probably head that way.
Okay. I think I'm going to climb down as far as I need to and do something a little weird. I'm gonna
Oh,
get
boy.
down close to the surface of the water, and then cast Shape Water in the area where Roz's quivers
Yeah,
are,
Same thing.
and then I want to like make the current discombobulate them and try to knock their sense of direction out of focus. Like put them in a blender without the blade. Spin them around.
A little tornado, little
Just
whirlpool,
Okay.
like you just start spinning the water.
Okay.
little whirlpool
What
for the
is-
fishies.
What is your spell save DC?
15 or 16, one of those two numbers. I can't remember right now.
I thought your plan was to make a bubble of water around me and just like pull me out of the water or something. That's what I thought you were going for with that. But I was also thinking like, oh, he's gonna shape water, isn't he? That was
It's
also my
15.
plan.
It's
Okay.
15.
My head.
Um,
My head.
So I kind of gave them like a con save, but they failed.
Oh.
So they will have disadvantage on attacking you, Ross.
Awesome. Yeah, sadly, I can't do a bubble because I can only control the current.
Hey,
I
more than
can't,
enough. I'll take it. Thanks, bud.
There you go. I'm just like hanging on the side of a vine.
Do you have anything else?
Nope. I didn't do a spell slot, so I'm good.
Then it is their turn.
Bring it, fish faces.
All right, we'll do our disadvantaged attack first. Oh, good for you, because that was going to be a crit.
Ooh.
A
Can't
12
trip.
does not hit.
Negative, boss.
The other swarm comes for you.
Oh no.
And they
hungry.
feel they feel a magical force hit them as I use bend luck to subtract
Well,
a D4
you
from
didn't
their
need
roll.
to, because they got an 8.
Oh, never mind.
Apparently,
Then
you don't need to bend luck. Luck is just hot poop garbage on my side.
I am luck.
Luck or my 17 dexterity.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my.
This is
Roz,
awesome.
it's your turn.
Let's get it. Am I still? Oh yeah, I think I'm. Am I still in the effects of Zephyr Strike? Or is that just one round?
No, that is a 1 minute concentration, if I'm not
Well
mistaken.
then, swinging. Oh, actually, you know what? No. Let's do this the maximum safe way possible. I'm gonna swim up to the surface of the water since I can walk on it now.
You would have risen, right?
Automatically?
Right word? Automatically, yes.
Oh, cool. Word. Well, since I'm now on the surface, you know what? I'm taking fish in the barrel to the next level. I'm gonna draw both of my hand crossbows, and I'm gonna cast Hail of Thorns.
Oh no.
Second tier actually. So now I'm just gonna like literally, I guess since they're both like swimming beneath me, just hand crossbows, aiming down and just spraying at them.
Wait.
Oh
they,
my
God.
If
Okay.
they fail, they're restrained, aren't they? And fish like die if they stop moving.
No. You're thinking ensnaring strike. Hail of Thorns just shoots
Ensnaring
a
strike,
hail
oh,
of
yeah.
thorns at them.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why, like,
What is the like? Is it a dex save?
all right, so the next time I hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, this spell creates a rain of thorns that sprouts from your ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it must take a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save or half as much on a past one. If I cast it, I cast it at second level, so it's actually 2d10.
Oh boy! All right. So you gotta make.
I gotta hit
your
it. I do have to hit him.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me do that real quick. Let me break out the old hand crossbows. Hiya!
I don't understand.
27 at crit!
Oh my
Big
god.
crit energy,
Oh my
boys! Let's
god.
We're
Hell
just-
yeah.
These fish didn't deserve to be
get
critted
it! I
on.
said fish in a barrel, Tony!
Can't even eat a barrel.
This is all you can eat sushi now.
Holy!
Here comes damage.
All right.
Well, okay, damage was
They
only a
got-
7, naturally.
They got one attack off and they're all gonna die.
But so that's 7 plus 2d10 from my Hail of Thorns. So I'm gonna roll that now, I guess. For an additional.
Could you
9.
read the Hail of Thorns again for me, real quick?
Okay. Next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, the spell creates a rain of thorns sprout around your ranged weapon attack. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target takes a dexterity saving throw. If they fail it, they take 1d10 or 2 in this case, piercing damage, half much on successful.
Okay.
And I rolled a 9 for the damage. So that's 7
Oh.
plus the 9 for damage total.
All right. The first Quippers got 15. The second Quippers got 18.
So,
What's your spell save DC?
what is my spell save DC? I should look at that. It's only 14, unfortunately.
So they both make it, so they'll take half of that.
So the first one would take 7 plus I guess the half would be 5.
And what type of damage is Hail of Thorns?
Piercing, I believe.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot it again because I got attacked twice.
And I'm gonna do it
And then I'm gonna shoot it a second
I'll fucking
time.
do it again.
And then I'm gonna. Well, to be fair, this one won't be Hail of Thorn because it's the next attack. So
anyways,
I started blasting.
Got
This
it.
one's only 26. I didn't crit this time, Tony. It's just 26.
Oh, so you just rolled a
God
19.
bless.
You just rolled a 19.
But yeah, that's
instead of
gonna
a 20.
And that one will do 8 damage.
Okay.
Oh, is Zephyr Strike still on? No, I'm kidding. New spell. I'm kidding. New spell.
So
Uh,
you finish off your swarm. You got like the last one of your swarm, but so now all that's left is Tell's swarm that came to you.
Stupid scaly bastards! I say as I'm like kind of like kicking randomly at the.
Yeah, like they float to the surface,
Yeah.
and like a couple of them just got like a bunch of like holes through them.
Stupid scaly bastards! Ignoring the obvious sarcasm that I too am.
The irony.
Scaly. The irony that I too am in fact scaly.
If you are
Point it
done,
out right now. I dare you.
we are up to Herman.
His eye. So out from the pool of water, you'll see the water kind of shake for a moment, and out of breaking through the surface, the spear will come shooting back towards Herman, which he will catch in his hands, and immediately pull it straight back and throw it one more time, and try once again to hit some
First
of
you
the
don't
fish.
succeed.
Okay, that's better. That's a 16.
That'll do it.
Lovely. And since I was successful, that's not bad. That's not great. That's a 3. But when you make a successful attack with this weapon, you can expend 1 or more charges. If you do, the enemy hit emits a 20-foot radius sphere of light that explodes, dealing 1d6 plus 1 radiant damage per charge. Are they within the 20-foot sphere? Would I hurt my friends if I did this?
Yeah, because he's like literally right
didn't know
above
how
him, just,
far
like,
they were,
shooting
so-
down.
I guess I won't do that. That's upsetting, but it's okay.
Nah, you'll be fine. Go for it.
What's a little friendly fire?
I mean,
Yeah.
is there like a save for it?
Doing damage to your teammates never killed anybody.
No.
Actually, well, hold on. Okay, so it's if you do it, and the enemy hit emits a 20-foot radius sphere of light that explodes, dealing 1d6 plus 1 radiant damage per charge used to all enemies in the radius. Any enemies within the sphere that were not hit with the javelin must succeed a DC 15 check to take half damage. So technically, they're not enemies.
Are you sure, Roz? Roz, are you an enemy?
Friends?
How hostile
The only
is
enemy of
Rob?
Herman is the crown.
Damn.
Backstory.
I've got friends.
Is Roz royalty?
Let's see if I do a little bit
anyway?
better than 3 points of damage. It's
I just
just
love
so
Herman
upsetting.
like throwing the javelin, and Ross is like, "Oh God!" I
Oh,
suppose he's
there
like,
we go.
"Wait, we're friends."
So it stabs into one of the fish, and out of the fish bursts some light. So they take 3 damage. We'll do the big old party. I think that was 1. And then so they take 3 from the spear and 7 from the light.
All right, yeah, you see the light explode, and so do a couple fish.
Rip those fish.
The guts go all over you, Roz. Congratulations.
Oh, fantastic.
Is there anything else for you, Herman?
That'll be all.
We go to Nethrissa.
Cool. Am I able to make it to the swarm over by Roz in 40 feet of movement?
If you drop the 15 feet into the water,
but you can
And
walk
not
on
climb.
water, so
Yeah.
yeah, you'll have to take the drop and go over.
Sure. I'll attempt a little leap of faith. Roll out of it if I can. Acrobatics?
Do a somersault on
It's
the-
only 15 feet. I'll just give it to you.
Okay, cool. Alright, she's gonna launch herself off, run over, and she's gonna take 2. She's gonna kind of swing at it from like a 45-degree angle, kind of trying to go under Roz with the swarm. With
Can I
the
like hop a little bit? Just like
yeah, it's like the jump rope thing.
yeah.
Because she's coming down with the great axe
Rob
swing.
going low, and I'm like no.
And she's actually going to activate her rage once she like jumps off and keeps going. So by the time she's over at Ross, she's got the rage going. And she's gonna go for 2 great axe swings under him at the swarm. So the first is going to be a 17. And the next one's gonna be a 16.
They will hit.
Cool. So that's going to be 12 points and 7 points, so 19 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's gonna be her turn.
All right, yeah, you get a couple of good fish. You think the swarm should be past half at this point. And we go to Tell.
Alrighty. So he's walking on water. He's gonna just go straight, just like running with sheer determination towards the fish that are heading towards Roz. And for the first time ever, you guys are just gonna see big ol' claws just sprout forth out of his gloves. And he's going to go and just swipe through the water and hopefully hit. Oh my gosh! That's a nat 20.
Hey!
Hey!
The crits are coming in.
So
Yes, we love
So
to see
anyway,
the-
I started slashing.
So anyway, I started slashing.
the base damage is 2d10. Do you need me to roll with still?
What type of damage?
It is acid damage, actually.
Oh, hard no, bud. You use your
Okay.
primal savagery, and you just scoop the last few fish up, and their bodies just dissolve as you slash at them.
Just like,
And they just make a gross, icky mush in the water,
Ugh.
and it's just in there.
As
Rob
like
picks up a foot to dodge the claws, looks at him as like, those
Yeah.
are new.
as I throw like fish guts everywhere, you can see for the first time ever blue fingers as the claws retract, sticking out like fingerless gloves now.
Everyone was everything.
I think it's safe now.
Yeah.
big
How are we gonna
I
get
think
these
you got
bones?
him.
Johan tries to take a step on the water because everybody else is doing it, but splashes into it instead.
Oof,
Yes.
that's rough.
Sorry, Johan, you were too far away.
Why did I wear socks today?
Tell Nethrissa and Roz.
Yes.
You can all 3 of you can give me investigation checks if you wish.
I
Cool.
will happily
I have
do
a
that.
+3 on that. That's gonna be a 16 for me.
I also have a +3 on that, making
Hey.
mine a 15, just slightly less.
13.
All right. Well, all 3 of you make it.
Please.
You are close enough to these bones that you notice that there's enough regularity in the vines draped across them, with the moss dripping down, that the dragon was tangled in a net.
Oh. I mean, I guess, Roz would know, like, hunting traps and stuff like that, so he'll kind of, like, look up, kind of, like, pull at this for a bit and say, still kind of taut. This isn't natural moss. This dragon was caught in something before it was killed.
You don't say.
Maybe we can use that to benefit us. Do you think
It's
we
incredibly
can-
well made, I say as I pull at it some more.
And it just like starts disintegrating at touch.
Ah, so much for that.
It was incredibly well made at one point.
Nothing lasts. Moving on.
Just give
Well,
me,
Like,
give me
How
one.
are we getting these
can't-
bones?
Yep. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna sit like meditation style on top of the water for a second, and I'm just gonna start reaching out to this very annoying Fey god. Where do you want us to take the bones?
It takes you probably a good 10 minutes. So before I continue your conversation, what is everybody else doing?
Once Roz sees Tell sit down, he goes, he's doing the thing. Right.
Uh-huh.
I'll kind of just like, climb up on like the nearest like stable enough bone, take a good seat, kind of just like lean back for a bit and go, all right, wait me when he's done.
Uh-huh.
You think we could
Yeah,
just start
I'm taking a very quick nap.
Hey, Nethrissa, you think we could just start hacking at the bones and carry them out by pieces?
With his eyes closed, looks
Yeah, let's not
directly
do
in your
that.
direction. Don't touch the bones.
Yeah. That's what he's figuring that out currently.
Calling down, is sitting on them okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Word.
All right. Well, Nithrissa's going to go gather her javelin and a boomerang from the water. And she's going to walk over to the bones and just kind of like lean against the one next to Roz and just kind of be on standby, waiting for Tell to finish his little thing.
Johan is going to just float on his back, and if the sun's out, he's gonna try to get a tan.
You're getting in the water.
I've been in the water. I'm just
You've
floating
been
on
in
my
the
back.
water?
He fell.
Yeah, I jumped in after the thing ended.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just floating, trying to tan.
Actually, Nithrissa's gonna take off take off all of her weapons and everything that's on her person when she's gonna get back up and kind of like drop everything, so she's not carrying all that for the bones and stuff, and then she'll go back to leaning against the bone.
Herman, anything particular?
Not really. Just watching the others.
All right.
Keeping a close eye on everyone.
So Tell. You meditate. Over time, this isn't the right. That's not the right music.
This is
I
a
wanted.
jam, but I'm not a.
Wait, I was bopping to that. What happened?
I took it away. It's
Bop
My
has been
apologies.
This isn't
banished.
the right tune.
it wasn't the right.
I
mood.
will admit the mood change was sudden, but I was there for
I
it.
thought it was the right music.
I was like, oh, okay, cool.
You complete
Nope.
the contract with the Fae and everything's fine. Nothing else needs to happen.
Everything's great. Everybody's happy.
Is it this one? Is it this one? Nope. Nope. Anyway, we're just not gonna have anything great. Sorry, friends.
Oh,
In your mind's eye, it comes back to you, Tell. Looking just like it did before. Its 4 arms, vine draped, what you assume are wings, covered in eyes, a rose for a head, and there you are.
You
I
look,
assume you have my bones.
yeah, you look great. You've been working out.
You flatter me, but you and I both know I'm above flattery at this point.
I'm not a person that really flatters people. I'm just being honest.
Mm-hmm. So you have my bones, I assume.
Yeah, they're right here. Where do you want them?
It kind of like reaches into your mind a little more. Like, I need more than just what sticks out. I need the skull. The skull's the most important part, you see.
Yeah, cool. But where do you want it?
Oh, if you can just gather them in a pile, my little babies will take them to where they need to go.
Okay. And then Nithrissa is safe.
Of course, of course. And you've been so good this time. Is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, you can let me fly.
Fly. But that sounds like you just had a friend give you that ability.
It's not really that great. I want to fly whenever I want.
Oh, well, my little wallflower, I'm not that kind of entity. I deal with the plants, not the people.
Then I don't care. Give someone else in the party a boon.
A boon, you say?
Yeah.
What kind of boon?
Oh my god, this fucking guy.
Play it, God thing.
He's making another pact, guys. Brace yourselves.
Oh,
Lord.
no.
No, I'm good. I don't want to owe you anything else.
Is there something you're looking for?
No.
Nothing that you're looking for.
No.
Okay.
Nice doing
Yeah.
business with you, pal.
I'm sure we'll be in contact soon.
Sure hope not.
And your vision fades to black, and you are back on your pool of water.
Cool. When I was swimming around and everything, did we even see the skull?
Oh, yeah, it's very much like half in the muck in the bottom.
Okay. Can we fast forward to the part where I get it out on land, because I'm pretty sure I can turn into a giant goat or something and drag it out with rope around me and call it good?
Sure.
Because this is the one animal where it actually is giant. It is a giant goat.
Lord God.
There is one more thing for those standing or chilling in the water.
I don't
Anyone that was on the water during this time, please giveth to me thine perception checks.
Ooh, I'm
Perception.
Oh,
22.
no. That's a 9.
Ooh. Netharissa.
Ooh, what do I see?
A secret door!
Whoa!
Secret tunnel!
Secret tunnel.
I don't apologize.
You should.
While you guys are singing, Tell's like turned into a goat and is using his goat mouth to fashion a rope around himself while you guys are just messing around singing.
Okay.
I thought we fast forwarded that. Sorry.
I don't know. Tony didn't say if it was successful or not.
I mean, I don't see
What?
why
I mean,
not.
I see I see a door.
Yeah,
You said?
seeing the giant goat obviously struggling to tie a rope around himself, I'll just go, my bad, big guy, and I'll go offer assistance in tying a solid, huntsman's knot around the skull.
Cool. Yeah.
I'll even
I'll
dig
also
under,
start-
dig into, swim down, tie some good anchor points on like some teeth or something, whatever, whatever makes nice and efficient,
All right.
I'll throw some rope in as well. Actually, no, I don't have my stuff with me. Never mind.
So-
Door.
I pull out the skull, I get out of goat and say, the rest of the bones you can do whatever you want with. I'm gonna wait here a second. Go find your door, I guess.
How long? This is out of character. How long does walk on water last?
I have not.
I think it's an hour or something.
I have not cast anything else concentration, and it lasts 1 hour.
Okay, so, where is this door that I see?
It is a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high, 15-foot deep alcove in the north end.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay. Nothressa's going to scurry on up to where all of her stuff is, and she's going to grab the longsword in case she needs it, but she doesn't want to carry all of that stuff.
Oh, what would you need that for?
This is the jungle trying to kill me.
Do I
so
see Nethrissa see the door, or do
zoom,
I?
zoom.
When did opening a secret door ever lead to anything bad?
So,
Never a
Never.
million.
Do I see Nethrissa open the door?
Well,
like,
she
see the door?
hasn't.
I
She's
guess,
not
like,
even
I
at
haven't
the
gotten
door
there.
yet.
I
Yeah, I
haven't
mean, like,
gotten
do I
there
see
yet.
her like notice it and like go back to get her stuff?
You tell me.
I mean, assuming I do, I would like hop up and then just be like, "Hey, do you want me to scout ahead again?" It's kind of my thing.
I kind of want to go check it out myself, but you can come with me.
Yeah, backup always sounds fun. Why not?
All right, then. Grab
So-
my long sword.
I'll kind of
Yep.
like.
I'm not gonna jump this
restow
this
the
time.
hand crossbows and then kind of take the heavy out, rack it,
Mhm.
and then make sure I kind of bring it with me.
And Athena is going to make her way towards the door.
All right. This door is carved from natural rock and disguised to look like part of the wall,
The dankest
but all the
dungeon.
plants around it are dead.
We got a good table, folks.
How
Ooh.
dare?
Thank you, Hatfield.
Give
You
like
thought you
while-
had a monologue, didn't you, Tony?
I do have a monologue. Get out of my face. While I'm going to look up this good table, I need you to give me one of 3 types of rolls. I need
Okay.
either investigation, medicine, or nature.
All right.
I can investigate.
16.
20.
16
30,
what?
Oh, sorry. 16 investigation.
Okay.
I've got a
Also
21
investigation,
for
20.
medicine.
All right. For all of you checking it out, you notice that you can tell by the way that the plants died, 'twas poison.
Oh.
Oh wait.
So they're all like charred and stuff.
Yeah, that's never a good sign.
Cool.
Oh, it's gonna be
How do
Roz.
how does this do? Oh, ooh.
Hey Roz,
Ooh,
give me a percentile roll.
A percentile roll.
Yeah.
That's a number. That's a word I haven't heard in a very long time. 89.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh
I mean,
my
it's a good
God,
table.
what is this? Okay.
You get 2 mouths on your chest.
Oh,
So
no.
the murky water around you, Roz, smells exactly like a perfect cup of tea.
Ah,
And you're thirsty.
guess I'm going for a drink then.
Oh,
Just like no context. I'm not telling anybody. I'm just literally gonna like look around, like sniff the air and go, and just like face into water.
glug glug.
It is not the greatest taste at first, but then it tastes wonderful. Drinking this makes you acutely aware of your surroundings.
Oh,
You have advantage on all dexterity saving throws and a +5 to any intelligence-based check.
Wow.
Is that permanent?
Is that good, Roz?
That's amazing. Oh, so sorry.
Wait.
So yeah, Ross kind of like when he kind of goes down and like pulls back up, it's like, bleh, and then takes a second, and he's like, and then goes back in for a whole bunch more, and then pulls back up and is like,
The second drink was icky and gross.
yeah, he's just like, I can see so much.
Roz,
Uh-huh.
I don't think you should be drinking water with bones in them.
Yeah, Nethers is gonna be looking
Dangerous.
for a way of opening the door.
Johan, have you never heard of soup?
I mean, this is bone dragon bone soup with deadly fish in it, and I'm pretty sure guts everywhere. I don't think this is good soup.
Sounds like how you make a soup.
Roz turns back and kind of like places a hand on one of the bones and is like, a sign from the gods, clearly. Whatever strange creature this was, it was incredibly powerful. And I thank you for the blessing.
Trying to find a way to open this door. It doesn't seem to have any like handle, no pushies, no not really even like a slit big enough to like put in anything to like jar it open.
Is there any sort of riddle or puzzle or something on the front that could indicate a way of opening it? Or can I make a roll of some sort to maybe try and figure it out? What am I working
Really
with?
angry and kick it.
I mean, that is true.
Can you give me a roll?
Okay.
Sure, I can give you a roll.
Nature?
Cute. I have a +0. All right.
Can I try as well since I'm
20!
Oh my god, she did it!
Okay.
Imagine needing help on a roll.
So,
Pretty good roll.
Thrissa, you're using your big brain powers.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah.
My
and you
11
just brain
intelligence
time.
brain.
This is big brain time.
This is big brain time.
You
No
think,
room. All
and
room.
you remember this was a green dragon. Green dragons, or dragons in general, typically have hordes. Green dragons use poisonous breath. All the plants around this area have died due to poison.
Are these?
Are you gonna relay that information?
Yeah. Nefrissa is going to turn around and look at Roz and Johan and whoever else is here. I think it's something to do with poison?
I mean, do we have anything poisonous?
I mean, are these poisonous on my horns? Flowers?
Touch the door with your buds.
I don't think I'm a poison dart lizard. I don't think I could. I don't think that works for me.
Okay.
Sorry. You're young, kids.
Well, it's worth a shot. Nefrissa is gonna turn back around and just kind of
Dunk.
well, all right.
Okay.
If you say so.
I told you you'd be really good at headbutting things.
You do that, and nothing happens.
God damn it.
I just love that she got a nat 20 on the check. And it's like, oh man, massive brain moment.
She has 11 intelligence, okay?
Anybody else?
Can I also give that check a shot? Since
you can give me a check.
I also have a +0 to nature, but I got a built-in +5 because of my
Specifically, I need Johan and Herman to give me a check.
Okay, never mind.
An intelligence check. History if you want.
History if I want. Well, I'll do it anyways because I'm closer to that button. 12.
The best I got is 8.
There was something you, Johan.
Yeah.
Roughly 40 days ago, there was something you found.
God, what did I find?
What was your role there, Roz?
Oh, I didn't do the roll.
Oh.
Did you want me to do? You said history.
Nature. Unfortunately, this would be information before you join the party, so you would not know.
The nature one is a 7 total because of my +5. Unfortunately, I didn't. I rolled.
Dragons go burr.
Johan, I'm sorry, I'm dumb, guys. I'm trying.
Johan, you're pretty sure you had a vial of something.
I did have a vial. Where did I get the vial? 40 days. When was 40 days? That was like...
We're on day, like, what, 60?
66. You are on day 66.
So we were, like, on day 20. That was, like, a month in. And we were by... We would have been by Umbala by then, wouldn't we? Or earlier than that.
Well, what does the, what about the journal? Does it say anything about...
Day 26.
Yeah.
It was a couple days after you found a zombie T-Rex. Pix died. And it was the day before you found a frost giant in the jungle.
The day before we found the frost giant.
The vial of something.
I still have it, don't I? I think if I found it, I probably would have kept it. Oh yeah, we found like that box, didn't we? That was just in the ground, and like we got a ton of stuff from it. But was that the same thing?
Not entirely sure.
I'm just gonna look through my own pockets and try to find
All
a
right.
vial.
You find an old, opaque, stopped vial in your
That.
belongings.
Alright. I'm just gonna. I'm assuming it has like a cork or a cap in it.
Yes.
I'm just gonna like open it and like hold it a decent way away from my nose, but see if I can get a whiff of it.
Inside is a viscous, off yellow liquid still inside.
Okay. I'm gonna like approach the door next to Nethrissa and say, we found this. I'm not sure if this is gonna do anything, but I guess it's worth giving it a shot.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna like take my pinky finger and like stick it in the vial.
Are you?
It's
No,
viscous,
Johan,
isn't it?
Johan, no. What
You
are you
don't-
doing?
All right, stand back. If you don't want me to put my finger in it, stand back so
Oh,
glass
God.
doesn't hit your face.
Don't throw. No, Johan, give it to me. Give it to me.
I give you the
Take it.
vial.
And she's going to take her long sword and kind of drop a little bit, not all of it, but just a little bit onto the tip of the sword, and then she's gonna kind of like splatter it at the door.
As you slash the tip against the door is going to start moving. And it is going to have a pretty large size alcove inside. Within, you find a purse,
Oh.
a small box made of skulls,
Fun.
and a hollow dinosaur bone with a wax plug at one end.
Huh.
Hey,
She's
Herman.
gonna kind of
All
swipe
right.
the tip of the blade through the water because it doesn't have the lock water thing because it's a sword. And she's gonna carefully walk in towards the stuff.
What the heck are they doing?
Johan is going to approach the chest with excitement because
I'm
he's
going-
a pirate.
I'm going for
He
the
wants
skull.
the chest.
I'm going for the skulls too.
Yeah.
Well, I was going for the dinosaur skull. I wanted to see what the heck that thing was all about.
Oh, the wax thingy.
Yeah, I want to see what that's all about.
I'm going for the box of
Yeah.
whatever.
If you put a treasure chest in front of a pirate, he's going to open it,
Makes sense.
Mhm.
which is what I'm going to immediately try to do.
Hey, be careful with that, Johan.
It's a chest.
Yeah, and you don't know
Well,
if it's trapped.
wait. In case you die, Roz says, and then he kind of runs in and like grabs the skull thing and then kind of like backs off and then says, "All right, go ahead."
You just grab it.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
dangerous DM
Neat.
words.
So Herman, what are you seeing? Estelle asked you.
I don't.
Are you sure you saw
While they're going through all of this, do the things come and take the skull?
You see vines starting to encompass, like coming out of the ground and like encompassing the skull.
Okay. Yeah, I just step to the side, get like 1 foot away, and just sit down on the ground and start meditating and just tuning out whatever the hell these guys are doing. taking a quick break. They obviously are not too concerned about what's going on with Nethrissa, but
There was a door.
We got the skull, and there's a door with a chest.
Yeah,
in it.
you're handling all of the face stuff, so we're
You gotta just let them do the scientific method. They're gonna fuck around and they're gonna find out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
doing is learning.
Exactly.
Something
I'm gonna
like
open
that.
this chest, and it's going to put me in it, and I'm gonna be there forever.
So Roz, you just snag a small box made from 2 velociraptor skulls cleverly fitted together.
Well, like a hinge, I guess. Yeah, like crack it open a little bit. Start looking at it. See what's in there.
Okay. You find a You find 3 things in your little box.
Cool.
Because obviously velociraptors are tiny.
Small guy.
They're pheasants.
You find a stick.
A stick.
A stick.
A stick.
With a skull.
It's not a stick. It's a stick.
It's a stick.
You find, and you're not. I'm only showing this for the picture. You find a wand of fear.
Ooh.
Spooky.
This wand is a stick
It's a
Wait,
stick.
but I already scared
wrappings.
people. I got my cool eye thing.
and a couple of blackened feathers and a tiny, you're not sure what kind of creature, skull at the tip.
Interesting.
You also find 2 very large diamonds.
Fun.
They're worth 500 gold each.
Hello.
Whoa.
Damn.
That's like 3 Revivify now.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'll cash in before I go see my family, huh?
Nethrissa, you're looking at the hollow dinosaur bone with the wax?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all it looks like.
Gotta mark this in my
Oh.
inventory.
Okay.
Do you break the wax?
Yeah. What color is the wax before I break it?
Off yellow?
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna crack it open.
All right, outside or inside, like it kind of jingles as you kind of mess around with it. And out into your hand falls 5 very expertly crafted sling bullets. They are very, very nice. And it looks like they have not been touched by the ravages of time. They are effectively
Ooh.
+1 sling bullets.
That's pretty epic.
Cool. I don't have
out
anything
of-
I can use this with.
Yeah, out of game, I've never heard the term sling bullet.
That's because no one uses slings because it's a trash weapon.
Yeah, sling.
Hey,
just
hey,
makes
hey,
the
hey,
roll
hey,
rock
hey, hey.
harder.
The classical Hellenic world would like a word with you. They were used
Yeah.
very effectively back then.
Oh, okay, so like
Nice.
like the
And
wave
it's-
and throw, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you just
Yep.
swing it around in a rock.
The
pops out and
the
throw it
image
harder.
kind of threw me off for a second.
Does anyone
How
check out
do
the
you use
purse?
this? I can't use this, and I'm gonna go over to the purse. Oh, actually, before I go to the purse, I'm gonna hold these up because they look like arrows. I don't know what I'm looking at really.
No, they look like very finely crafted stone.
Oh,
Like little beads
oh,
of stone.
that's just the stats for it. Okay. Roz, you're good with the long distance stuff. Can you use these?
Yeah, I'll hold on to them, I guess.
Okay.
Uh,
then.
You want
Yeah, no.
You want this cool stick I found? And I kind of like wave the wand a little bit.
Ooh, that looks
What's the cool
really
stick?
cool. Yeah, sure. Let's
don't-
trade.
No, wait, don't throw the wall.
We're not throwing it. I'm gonna
No,
walk
I'll trade it off. Hand her the wand. I'll take the
over.
stones.
And then she's gonna jog over to the purse.
Cool.
Thanks for the stick.
This purse is very, very large. It's probably about the size of you.
Oh,
Whoa.
Okay, that's
all the
that's
more
a-
reason. She's gonna start opening.
Wait,
Is this the dragon's handbag?
what brand is it? Is it Louis Vuitton?
It's
Prada?
obviously-
Gucci.
Is it
It's-
Gucci?
It's clearly
Uh,
Prada.
Is it
It's obviously
Supreme?
instead of an LV, it has a VL on it. It's off-brand.
Louis Vuitton.
You notice that it is made from a triceratops hide.
Oh, cool.
Gucci, Louis,
As you go to-
Fendi.
As you go to open it, this is very heavy. Inside,
Uh-huh.
it contains 55 gold,
Oh.
800 silver,
Whoa.
and not 1, not 2, but 3 blue quartz rings worth 10 gold each.
Huh. Interesting.
That's a lot of
Cool. What's the condition of the bag? Is it decent condition? Is
It's
it
not
messed
great.
up? Not
It's
great.
Not great. It's more
Well-
or less it's less of a sling it over your shoulder purse and more like sits there as a coin purse.
Okay. Well. Hey. Roz. Johan, come over here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of coin here,
Hey.
and rings.
I'm just gonna do a giant scoop of all the coins.
Hello, Raiders.
Yo, what up,
Hey.
Raiders?
Hello.
Master of
Oh,
Khan.
look who it is.
Nethrissa is going to put. Actually, can't do the rings fit on her fingers because she'll just put them on if they do to carry everything out for the time being.
Yeah.
But if they're like too small or too big, then she'll kind of like tuck them into her
Hell.
clothes or whatever.
While everyone's grabbing all of the dankest of loot, the
Dank
vines
loot.
seem to finally encompass the dragon's skull. And you see in the water vines begin to take over the other bones within the water. And as this skull in front of you sinks into the ground, a single flower comes up in front of you and begins to like slowly grow and bud and blossom.
I water it, and that's it.
It is
That's
it is a red tulip.
Tulips are boring. I give it some water and I walk away.
Wait,
That was
hold
the
up,
appropriate
hold up.
reaction.
Wait a minute. Oh wait, none of us see this. Shit.
Yeah. So, DM, the chest was the thing that Roz picked up, wasn't it? It wasn't.
Yep.
There weren't two. Okay.
Nope.
I just wanted to make sure I was getting that right. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna walk out with a giant armful of silver, and just like start to walk out of the door.
Uh-huh. Nethrissa's gonna like put the stick like in the belt sort of thing and start gathering everything else that she can get her hands on.
I'll
Start
just
heading
Hey
out too.
guys,
bag
since we were
pocket my
the
diamonds. and
since
get
we were
moving.
the three in here, I say we each get the rings.
Yeah,
Okay.
honestly, I'm cool with
The
that.
3 rings of the Elven King.
The 3 rings to
Exactly.
us. 3
Three
rings
rings
dumbasses
to
who
the
went off on a
idiots.
side mission.
Yeah.
1 ring to the.
Are you guys done messing around down there yet?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got
we come
money.
outside.
And Nethrissa's
Just
Walking.
lizard scurry outside.
Let's get out of here.
yay.
I guess Roz will like notice the flower outside and go, "That wasn't there before."
It was not.
Yeah, you're right.
Is that what you talked to? Did you talk to the
Nethrissa,
flower?
you do feel
Yes.
the vines and the flowers start to kind of slough off your horns.
What?
Did I talk to a flower? Yes. Did I talk to that flower? No.
Wait, so you talked to an actual flower?
Well, I have before, yes. Depends on when you're asking about.
Like was the thing that gave Nethrissa the moat a flower?
Well, it had a nice chiseled manly body and a flower head.
Is this one of your strange jokes, Tell? Because I'm very confused.
No. It was a
Let's often encounter rose people, or is that just
That
a
is
you thing?
probably the worst possible figure for a very powerful being.
It was some kind of fey deity. Saved Nethrissa, but for a price. The price has been paid.
Well,
Oh.
do you know
That would
what
explain
it
the
would
bones, I
have?
suppose.
What would it have been if we didn't do that?
Let's not ask those questions.
Anybody that looks at the flower notices there is a light coming from within the petals.
That's peculiar.
Can Nethrissa poke it?
I also wanted to poke
If
it.
you would like.
I just wanted to see if I was getting any like feeling off of it, like maybe similar to what I might have been getting earlier from.
Are you doing your primeval awareness?
Of course.
Oh, hello, other raiders.
Yo,
More
another raid!
raiders.
Wow!
Whoa,
Hello!
This is getting
Um,
kind of crazy.
Heyo!
Welcome to the jungles of Chol traders.
Yes.
We
Welcome.
just
Welcome to the TPK zone.
What's up,
we
gang?
just fulfilled
What
a
is this
fake
emote? I
contract.
The Nat 6 dice.
Hey
raid? I'm a
DM,
fan.
is there a homebrew page for the Wand of Fear?
What's the Nat
fears
30?
of
That's a
thing.
lovely group.
Oh, it should be available.
Oh, just kidding. I see it. I was
I
typing
have
in the
not
wrong
moved.
item.
Your primeval awareness
Yes.
does not seem to ping off of this.
Whatever this thing is, I'm not getting the same feeling that I got off in Thrissa yesterday. It seems innocuous, at least by my senses.
I like
Hmm.
pull the light. Like, will the light move if I try to pull on it?
Wait, are you guys touching the flower?
Yes.
We're poking it.
Don't touch the flower. Leave it be.
But there's light coming off of it. I've been having dreams about floating balls of light. I want to know why. There's a light right there.
If you enter into another pact, consider me not included.
Okay. Does that
Oh.
mean I get to touch the flower if I just don't include you in the pack?
I cannot really stop you. I could stop you if I tried, but it's your own fate.
Herman's in a stroll next to him, and he's, I guess, still technically on his steed or whatever. He's gonna pull out the light spear and just kind of stick it in front of them and just say, "Please stop. He asked you not to. Don't make me father you."
Roz off to the side just goes, Horsey Boy's getting snippy.
I just want to give it a pull. It's what I won't make a pack.
No,
Phrasing?
no. You heard the no. You heard the prince. Let's move on.
Okay.
Fine.
And the Thirst is gonna stand up and start walking off.
It's guys.
You
like,
can't-
touching light
You
isn't
can't
that
take.
bad.
Hey, listen. You can't take things from the Fae without a price. And
I
you-
wasn't gonna take it. I just wanted to poke
I
it.
just wanted to see what I wanted to see if I could move it. I'm just confused about what it is.
It's a flower from the Fae of some sort.
All the
Is it?
information I need to know to leave it completely alone.
So is the stuff out of character? Are the vines and stuff on the horns? Are they gone or are they like starting to come off?
They are gone.
They're gone. Oh shit!
Hey, you're vineless.
Finally,
Yeah,
Woo!
did you
And-
guys forget why we were here?
Yeah,
I
you
mean-
get used to it after a little bit.
Frankly, I thought it was a good touch.
It was
It didn't feel great. And Thirst is gonna touch them now that they don't have the vines on
I
them.
am not a fan of the phrase "it's a good touch."
I'd rather it be a Mr. Bad touch.
I'm going to just cast dancing lights in my hand.
Just
and,
like one
just-
day.
Just to
One
imagine
day.
what it would be like to finally have companionship with the ball of light.
Spirits of the jungle, bear me the strength to get through this.
All right. Noticing Tell's obvious frustration, Roz will kind of go, all right, Dragon Bones check. Next stop, Kir Sabal, right?
Yeah, kiss 'em all.
Who are we kissing?
Whoa!
What's a... Never mind.
Anyway.
In the fear.
All right.
Every time you say Nafir, I think you're saying Niffer in a very weird accent.
Same,
I get very
same.
confused.
Nefer. You
Yeah,
have Nefer
Nefer.
in their party.
Every time I hear
Nefer.
Nefer, I think you're saying Nefrissa.
No, it's Nefer.
It's an
There are
endless
too many
cycle of
end names.
sadness.
He is still here with you, and you're just talking about him in front of him. He's not too happy, but
I'm
what's he
not
gonna
saying
do?
anything bad.
The fear. We're ready to go.
Yeah, we're good. Let's go.
All right. No one takes the bait. Good to know.
I really wanted to,
Nothing
almost
was
but
said.
I guess so.
All right. Your next.
Dad mode activated.
Boo.
He
Damn,
did dad
boo.
mode us. That did happen.
All right. We have The next day, day 67.
Oh,
We're
as
2 days
a-
away, everybody. 2 days away.
Woo!
You have Nefer, so you can't get lost on your way to Kir Sabal. Today, of all days, is fine. A little bit of rain in the morning, but nothing too awful. Day 68.
Dun, dun.
Give it up for
In the
day
evening,
68.
you make
Yeah.
it to Kir Sabal.
Woo! Is Nefer still like flying ahead of us?
He does not fly because Tell told him that if he flies without permission, he'll lose his kneecap privileges. So there's that.
The jungle is restricted airspace.
Hey DM, how many days has it been since Father whatever his name
Midwinter?
is? Father Midwinter.
68, so 6 days. So day 72 is the day you're looking for Becky.
Okay.
Today, you have encountered Kir Sabal.
Hello.
Hello, Kir Sabal.
In the distance, you see hundreds of feet into the air a built-in monastery-like buildings beyond the trees.
Guys, I've mentioned that I don't do heights very well.
Oh, that sucks.
Well,
I mean, it'll be fine.
You can see that from the ground all the way up are kind of like small platforms, which was probably at one time some kind of bridge or stairs going up there, but they're kind of in a state of disrepair. There's gaps between areas. It's not great.
Right. Everything around here flies, I'm guessing, so bridges wouldn't be high
Yes,
priority.
most of us do not need to take steps unless we are inside buildings.
Well, unless you're giving me a lift, we have to figure out a way around this.
Well,
Hey,
you can
Cal.
walk most of the way.
Hey, Tell, do you think you could climb these walls?
I can climb anything.
I can climb anything.
Anything you can climb, I can climb better.
We're
I
just,
can
we're
climb
just
anything better than you.
walking.
No, I can't.
We don't need to climb. You just walk.
Yeah, we'll just walk. Yeah, we'll just walk our way up.
We'll walk what we can, and we'll face that problem when we face it.
I was the smart one and bought a climbing kit. We
Uh-oh.
We're back at Port Nianzaru.
How
Well,
big is this
fair
map?
enough.
Well,
There it is.
well,
I
can't relate to
cannot
being
see a single thing. Just
It's
heads
just
up.
all black.
me
Why
and my-
is this gotta be poop garbage?
I painted this
It's
thing
roll
with
20,
in
Tony,
garbage?
that's why.
It's poop wasn't a strong enough word, so I
Oh,
had to
well,
be
now
there
you
we
get to
go.
see
Yeah.
everything.
There
we go.
Yay!
No
It's all
mystery.
Sabal.
Who needs
Wow.
mysteries?
That was so pretty.
I think we should go into the one place where there's a hole in the floor.
Well, that is quite nice, but you are down here near the bottom.
I just have a feeling that one of these rooms has a hole in the floor, so
I'm getting like this.
I don't know where it's
sense.
coming from me, but
strange
like
kind of sixth sense.
it's
tells
it's
me.
a strange kind of. It's like ESPN or something.
I just want to find a place that we can rest. I have somewhere else I need to be.
All right, let's keep going.
So strategically, are there breaks in the walkway like is shown here?
Yes.
All right. Well then, who brought rope?
An ancient
uh,
monastery overlooks the jungle from its perch on the cliff of a tall plateau. Stone steps and rickety walkways connect the various buildings. The main building has a circular maze-like symbol carved into its crumbling facade. Every few minutes, bird folk either land at the monastery or launch themselves from its balconies and take to the sky.
You guys have a lot of, what would be the word? Traffic going on.
Traffic.
Do you guys do you do a lot of exploring yourselves?
Well, Kir Sabal is home to a flock of my people. A peaceful sanctuary where heroes such as yourselves can rest in safety if you can reach it.
Can you or your people carry another?
Are we what?
Can you or your people carry
Oh,
another?
Of course, we are. We may be strong. We are just not. We are short-lived. We only live for maybe 40 of your years.
All right then, Flyboy, you better call some friends.
He's
Politely now, Raz.
Please.
He looks over at Tell.
Yeah, go ahead. You're in your home. You're fine.
Thank you. There are 56 last I checked of us, but I would like to remind you about the heirs that live here.
The what?
Oh yeah, the princess you mentioned.
The princess and the young prince.
I don't need help getting up, by the way. So you don't need to send someone for me.
Oh,
Are you
I sure do.
sure?
Not much of a climbing lizard.
Yeah, I told you. I can climb anything.
Well, before we take you and get friends up into Kir Sabal, please understand Princess Moxanare and Brother Na. They are not used to seeing people.
Good
Who's
thing I'm a
they-
lizard then.
So
Yeah, who
real
says
quick,
we're people?
Exactly.
Anybody that does not look like, and he kind of motions to all of him,
Not bird.
she will probably have many questions, and I would like to make a request on the Shara's presence that you not indulge her too much. She has wanderlust, but she is not capable of surviving in the jungle herself. We try to keep her here.
I can turn into an owl if that's better.
Is she not old enough to be sent off on her journey yet?
She
Among
is
my people,
only, and he's like doing math in his head. Like, I do not know how fast humans age. And he kind of like
live-
looks. He kind of
we
looks
live-
like he's about that one's height, and he points at Johann. But she's middle aged for aarkocran.
The young amongst my people are sent out into deserts when they're only 5 years. They don't come back. They weren't meant to.
That is quite disheartening to hear.
We find it an honor.
Ah,
people middle-aged of
different
my
cultures, I guess.
Indeed.
Uh,
Now then, about that ride up?
As long as you are aware of the request, it will be just a few minutes.
Heard, understood. Go
yeah.
for it.
So yeah, he jerks up like way up to like one of these the big building with the symbol inside of it.
As we're all like watching him go up, I just kind of whisper again. Still kind of want to shoot him.
And you see like a bunch of
No.
other ones like around, and you're pretty sure they're eyeballing you.
Yeah, yeah. all the-
Yeah,
Roz, if you
I'm
want,
used to it.
if you
I'm
want a
just
bird,
saying. I'm
if you
not
want a-
gonna. Just
if you
saying
want a
I
bird
wanna.
trophy, we'll find one in the jungle.
Fine.
just
So yeah,
don't-
he
Hurt our ally.
Nefer comes back with a few aarkocras. Are you ready to fly?
Sure.
Ready?
as I'll ever be.
Or prepared.
I guess.
Both? Either? Pick one?
Let's just get this over with.
Let's go.
Let's
Uh,
do it.
He will take you up to the dwellings.
I can't
from
promise
there
whatever
you-
bird
from
person
there
has
you
me
can
isn't getting
walk.
hurled on.
I climb up as a spider, by the way.
Oh, that's not going to be alarming at all.
Just is it
Switch.
a actual like a tiny spider?
It's a giant. No, it's a giant wolf spider, but
That's even
okay.
worse.
I
Oh, that's
will.
so-
I will be stealthy.
The dwellings in Kir Sabal aren't all identical, but they're similar enough. Each is occupied by a couple of aarkocras. Standard dwelling has 2 or 3 levels connected by a ladder. The interiors are too tight for flying. Most aarkocras here live with little way of valuables aside from totems of handcrafted from wood, feathers, scales, shells, and teeth.
Scales of what?
Beef
Probably the
and blood.
dinosaurs.
All right. Just asking.
Would you like to add yours to the collection?
Is that a threat, big guy?
It was never a threat.
All right, let's.
Your
stop.
scales are very different. They would actually look very nice in some of our artworks.
You know, I've been thinking the trophy room in my house could use some feathers
All
too.
right.
All right,
I'm
we're
going to
gonna
step between
avoid
the two.
that.
Yeah.
He started it. Roz kind of says, like off, like to the side.
It's
I was
Yeah.
not
fine.
Culture
being
shock.
malicious. I was asking if you would donate some of your skills.
I don't
Hey.
donate anything to anyone. You want a scale from me? You bleed it off me.
Nafir, since you have a prince and princess, do you also have a king and queen?
Oh, it is not necessarily our princess and prince. It is the old city. Their royal line, if you would.
So would they? I guess a better question that I would be trying to ask is, uh, who's in charge of Kir Sabal?
That would be Ashara, the elder.
I would it be appropriate for us to perhaps question her about uh, some stuff that we need to take care of?
Sure. She's also the one that I told you about would give you the rights for flying.
You mentioned her earlier. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The dance of the seven winds was the ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Well,
there a
sounds like we have a queen to see.
It is elder. But,
Yeah, it's elder, queen, schmeen, whatever.
I will tell you that at any time, we are at a consistent assaults once in a while from a nearby gargoyle. If you hear a bell, please protect yourselves.
Just one gargoyle.
just one? I feel like that
No,
would
it is several. They assault us from time to time.
Can I do a check to see how dangerous I think gargoyles are?
Sure.
You want nature or?
Nature, survival, or history?
Nafir, how dangerous are these gargoyles?
We don't care
They
what
can
he
be
says.
quite nasty. They are not something I would recommend just outright fighting.
27.
I mean, it sounds like you have beasts that need
Jesus.
hunted. How much you want to pay to get rid of them?
Gargoyles. They are elementals. If they are motionless, you can't tell them apart from a statue. They typically attack with their maws and claws, and they are actually very fast flyers, even though they're made of stone.
How many usually attack?
Oh, it could be anywhere from a couple to a dozen at a time. It is why we are in constant patrol.
Who else fights them with you?
Oh, the rest of the warriors of Kir Sabal.
I can tell you that if we hear that bell, we'll join in helping them. We won't hide.
Speak for yourself, as I'm getting paid for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is very kind of you.
If you pay him, he'll join in too.
There we go.
We do not have much in way of material possessions.
We'll work it out. I take
Speaking
favors.
of material possessions, and the first is going to take off 2 of the rings that she had on her hand. She forgot they were there, and she's gonna hand them off to Johan and Roz.
Sweet. Roz kind of puts it in his hand, and he's like, "Do I eat it?"
You put it on your finger.
Yeah, you put it on
It's
your
an
finger.
accessory.
Yeah, like this. Holds up her
So
hand.
he puts the ring on, looks at the gem on top, and kind of just like,
Or you could put it on like
you
a
could
chain and wear it as a necklace, or
like
there's a lot you can do with it, really.
like you see how, and then I pull up my necklace of
Hey,
gems, and like you see how
Guys, you're doing it again.
Ah, shit.
Well,
There's something that we're here for. Stop
Yeah,
talking.
let's go.
yes,
Let's go.
Nafir, when is your elder available for consultation?
Oh, I actually spoke to her. She is awaiting you up in the monastery right now.
Damn, you're good. All right.
All right,
well,
let's go.
Let's get it over with.
Well, I required their permission to ensure that you would be allowed up here.
All right then. Let's go.
well,
Meet us an elder.
Yeah, elder time.
So you start making your way up. You notice that from here you are very, very high up. It is a lethal fall if you were to just shoot.
I'm going to try to distract Roz as much as possible from.
It is at this point a 550-foot drop.
Oh God. Think low thoughts. Think low thoughts. Think low thoughts.
Hey, play catch with my globule, and I make dancing lights, and I just toss it at him.
He's just like He's just kind of like playing around with it for a bit.
You make your way through just making your way uptown.
Making my way.
Uptown.
Eventually
Well,
going
after-
through what is called a cleansing chamber. Here,
I am uncomfortable with that name.
well, let me explain. The
It's
aarkocran here ritually cleanse themselves in this building for visiting the monastery. This is also where they leave offerings for a teacher, Ashara, and the mysterious guardian figure. When you walk in, you should not be at that point. You should be at that point. There is a washroom. The lower chamber contains a wash basin for performing ablutions and smaller vessels of salt, powdered chalk, and gold dust for sprinkling onto one's feathers before visiting the monastery. Nefer's like, if you would please follow my people's tradition and cleanse yourselves.
Is there a specific order that you do for ritualistic purposes, or is it
Kind
kind
of
of
like
just...
Coxa said, like, what do you mean by that?
Well, there's like a bunch of different, like, there's like salt, and then there's gold.
Oh, those
like,
those are for the. You typically would wash yourself and adorn your feathers if you had any with a little bit of the chalk or the salts or the dust.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't have those, so
I could use a bath.
about-
Ross says it begins like undoing like the fastest like his shoulder armor and stuff.
Well, it's less of a bath and more of just washing of one's outer being and not fully fledged.
Oh, Roz is like already like
Hey,
halfway
Roz,
into
no,
like the
Roz.
pool by the time you're saying this. Like I'm already like halfway in. Like
Roz,
huh?
Right, Rouse,
No,
Rouse, no.
if people
No.
get very upset if you do that.
Or just the outer layer. Just
I would
not-
ask you please
Yep.
do not put your
Any-
entire being in the washroom.
God, you
Any-
Warmbloods don't even bathe right. None of this makes sense.
Any other pool of water will be fine.
All right, fine. So he's just kind of like.
I turn to Nafir. There's not another basin anywhere in the
No, we have
monastery, is
very
there?
minimal items here.
Okay.
All right. Well, who's gonna go first?
I have a
You're
question.
proud to bathe in my
Yes.
essence.
How can I help you?
Does it have to touch my skin?
We would ask that you try to at least clean whatever you're wearing before entering the monastery. We try to keep it clean.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Is there an issue?
Yeah, I guess I'll wait outside.
Well, if you're afraid, I can use my dancing lights to cover you.
Did you just insinuate that I'm afraid of putting water over myself?
It's okay.
No.
You can be given privacy. No one has to watch.
But what if I want to?
God damn it!
Ah, no!
That's not even phrasing. That's just a bonk.
That was just
Inappropriate.
straight up.
That is a
That just
spray
happened.
bottle. No.
No.
Tell just like grabs some water and just like splashes it all over all the bones and like moss and different stuff adorning his body.
Oh, that can't smell good.
Is that good enough?
He's like very hesitant because you threatened him before, and he's like, I don't want to get punched. Yes, that'll do.
All right, then we're good.
If you would, he points to the
cleansing.
ladder. That is to take you up towards the monastery. I will see you there.
All right. Ross bathed first. He's on his way up first.
Okay. The
You
up
nerds
here
up there.
is a small shrine. The upper chamber contains a wooden case with shelves of candles and headscarves for visitors to the monastery. You are welcome to use them. At the east end of this chamber is a 5-foot tall wooden statue with flowers and offerings of food placed at its feet. The statue is obviously very old, and it's worn, almost smooth, by thousands of hands brushing against it. So it's impossible to determine what it's portraying. Offerings, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Well,
I'll take a headscarf, figuring it's probably, ceremonial. Also, I miss my hood a little bit, so I'll just, I'll throw a headscarf on, kind of look back at the others, are kind of like, am I doing good?
Am I winning, Dad?
Just like guys, is good.
I have no idea.
Dad.
Nethersa will go for no, just kidding. She has horns, can't wear a headscarf. If she's gonna like look at it and like want to go for it, but then she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna, no, set it back there.
Johan.
And she did the cleansing and everything, so.
Johan is going to take off his tricorner and put a headscarf on as well.
Okay. And you make your way to the monastery.
Big starry in the sky.
No, it just keeps on turning.
Okay, cool.
Alright, Mary, keep on burning.
So in here, if you guys want to drag your soul,
Gotta do work.
boop,
Oh, there we go.
and you three come right there, right there.
Whoa, Herman himself teleported in front of us.
There are, gosh, 6 aarkocran that inhabit the monastery, living as monks. While here, they wear prayer bead necklaces and paint labyrinthine patterns on their beaks, hands, and feet.
Exciting.
Nice.
A large circular labyrinth symbol is painted on the face of this building, but it cannot be seen from within Kir Sabal. It's visible only from the air or the ground below. As you first walk in, the entrance of the hall of the monastery is also the dining chamber. A few monks here are actually eating their meals. And they seem to be talking. But it's a breathy talk, and I don't think any of you speak Orin.
Mm-mm.
I don't think that's even an option on D&D Beyond.
It's primordial.
Oh wait, I
Whoa.
might know that one. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
I sure
Yeah,
don't.
no, I know Infernal,
No,
not
sorry,
Primordial.
I know Infernal too.
I know Abyssal.
Infernal
I know
gang.
Orcish.
Wait, you know Orcish?
Yeah.
Do you not?
You don't?
No,
I
speak
know
demon
deep-
instead.
I speak Common, Deep Speech, Infernal, and Undercommon.
Ooh,
all the
Undercommon.
below languages.
Yes, sir.
And so at this point, you all are about 600 feet from the ground.
Oh, I'm glad we're inside, so I can just not think about it. Just don't think about down. Just don't think about down.
As there is a door in front of you, Herman, and I use the term door loosely. It's less of a door and more of a cloth covering. Seems kind of billow.
It's also just like a bunch of hanging beads.
No, but there are like weights to it, so it's not just like whipping in the wind since they're very high up in the air. It like moves a little bit.
May we enter?
Yes, where's Nefer? There
He
you
left
go.
him. He's
You
doing
left
that.
him
No,
down
no,
on the
he's
bottom
in the chamber.
floor.
yes,
All
come.
around.
Ashara is awaiting you in the upstairs.
Hey, yeah, go ahead in.
Uh,
He just flies past us.
You enter the prayer hall. This is the main hall of the monastery, and it's an impressive sight. The rafters are fully 60 feet above the floor.
Oh wow.
The peak of the thatched roof is 15 feet above that. This place is large enough that an aarkocran can fly inside of it, though they seldom do, to the sake of decorum.
Nathrissa,
Yeah.
you need to walk in further. I can't get
Oh
through
shit,
the door.
my bad.
Thanks.
Coming towards the staircase, you see this aarkocran. She looks different than others.
Oh.
That is indeed a different looking aircraft.
Reminds me of Bruce.
R.I.P.
I'm going to look at Nefir and see if he's doing anything like bowing.
He gives her a head bow. This is teacher Ashara. She comes down very slowly. Anybody can give me a nature check?
Oh,
on it.
that. She's 39.
Here it comes.
That's gonna be
right,
a 6.
right now. As soon as I click the button. That's
18.
18 plus my 5, so
Oh, wow.
23.
Wow.
23.
Nethrissa with the...
Anybody that got a 15 or higher
Yes.
can notice that Ashara is visibly older. She would be very much considered an elderly woman by any other race's standard. She comes down, she gives you all like a head bow. Thank you for coming to Kir Sabal.
It's no trouble. We had business here anyways, and
Oh, you had the business. May I ask what your business in Kir Sabal is?
well, originally it was the dragon bones that were northeast of here, but a couple of our plans went south, and we figured that maybe we could get information.
Mm-hmm. Information from what?
It's a long story. Am I correct to assume that you know about the death curse?
We have heard tales, but what are rumors to saints and monks?
That's quite respectable philosophy. However, our patron has experienced the debilitating nature of said curse and has contracted us to help break it.
And Nefer tells me you wish to enact the rite of the the word escapes me.
7 wins? Sorry.
7 wins?
Yes, the dance of the 7 winds.
Nailed it.
Yes, that would be quite helpful for us.
It would. It allows you to fly unimpeded.
Does it affect your fear of heights if you have one?
I would not know. I don't have such things.
We're finding out the hard way.
As much as I thank you for freeing Nefer and bringing him back, there is a complication. The ritual requires a black orchid, you see.
Another
More
flower.
flowers.
A black orchid only grows in one place in Schultz.
How many things on
Unfortunately.
this island only grow in one place on this island?
The orchid grows in a place called Nangalore, south of here. I did not send my people. It is southwest, but
Let me guess.
there are
You don't send
very
people there because things are bad, and you want us to go get it because we can handle bad stuff.
well. You look capable. I would not put my people in danger if I can avoid it. There are very large birds there. They are twice the size of my people. That are just intelligent and evil to the core.
Do they
Raj
look
just says,
like old men in turtleneck
birds?
sweaters?
What?
Do they look like old men in turtleneck sweaters?
They do not look like those Terra folk. They look like cranes.
Ross just
Great.
heard bird people and just turns and goes, guys.
Yes, you can get your trophy.
Birds I can shoot.
We can get your trophy.
Ashara just gives you kind of an odd glare.
Hey, I'm
Sorry,
not shooting
he's-
any of you birds, so I can
he's-
shoot those birds.
He's
Uh,
not from around here.
If I was just to call you a simple lizard, would that not be offensive to you?
It wouldn't be
Like
incorrect.
if I called you an intelligent dinosaur, like a raptor, or perhaps something much like a gecko?
I mean, you wouldn't be that far off. Again, Roz has no sense of customer.
I apologize.
I don't see what the offense
Apologies.
is here. Are you not a bird? Like,
He is he's not from here.
I can tell.
We mean no offense.
hey. I don't miss sarcasm though.
I can tell.
Anyways,
I'm sure that we would be happy to.
so
Require
Black
this
Orchid.
Yes.
That's what you need. Is it one per ritual or?
Yes, the ritual can be cast with a black orchid and the other ingredients I have to give about 10 people the ability to fly for about 10 days.
Speaking of 10 people, did anybody see where River and Flask went?
I'm
I
assuming
think
they
they're
stayed
coming
down at the because we have
They're
Becky
chilling with
us.
Becky.
You
Yeah.
know what?
Um,
Honestly, I should stay with them.
Everybody, give me a perception check.
Woo!
He's going to push us off the edge.
Yeah, we're totally dying here.
That is going to be a 16.
That is a
also
14.
Woo!
19.
All right. Upstairs, you hear clattering of footsteps. You see a Shar turn over to the aarkocran next to her, speak in a language none of you seem to understand, and they, go upstairs.
Does
As
My
I'm
apologies.
looking at all of this, I'm not up there talking. I assume Herman's probably not either. So I'm just gonna turn to Herman. Herman,
What is it, Till?
why do we even care about this ritual?
I'm not entirely sure. What good is flying?
It would allow you to go above the tree lines, and you could possibly find whatever you're looking for a lot easier.
What's the limit of flying? Can you only fly for so long, or?
It lasts 10 days.
So it lasts
So-
10 days, but also your flying speed is almost always the same as your walking speed. So we'd only
Okay,
be able to go as far as we would normally
Oh, okay.
walking.
Okay, so
We could get up high and
And
like
see.
survey the area.
Okay.
out of game, I misunderstood. I thought it was literally just the permission to fly if
It's
you
like
could fly.
they're granting us flight rights.
No, they are
Like, we
giving
get
you
a
We're gonna earn our
flying
flight
license.
license.
This is your
So-
flight license.
It lasts 10 days.
Yeah.
You have a temporary flight permit for 10
So
days.
effectively-
Must
Is this a
land
flight visa?
immediately.
Okay, hold up.
Alright.
Mechanically
I'm sorry.
speaking,
Yeah.
you would be able to move instead of 1 hex a day, 3 hexes a day.
Cool.
Oh.
So let's backtrack
So
a
we
little
do
bit.
care.
Yeah.
So
yes.
we could move a total
Hold-
of 30
okay.
hexes extra.
One thing at a time. What did I notice specifically with the perception again? They said something.
Anyone with a 15 or higher heard clattering of footsteps upstairs. So then Ashara turned to the air coker next to her, spoke a few words, and maybe words, you don't know. And that air coker went upstairs, and the
I like
clattering
that it's
stopped.
maybe words you don't know, as if they might just like look at each other and just list off just
So-
random gibberish.
So Orin
So-
is just like, it sounds like wind. It doesn't really sound like anything.
So using context clues, thinking in my head, I'm just thinking it's that person up there making noise that they told us not to worry about and not to let go into the jungle. So after we get through all of that, I realize that we can actually fly. I just turn to everyone, well, we know what we need to do. Let's get
Black
some rest
Orchid?
and then
Hold
get
up.
to it. No,
Yeah.
no holding
Madam
on.
Ashara, you wouldn't
Okay.
mind loaning us some,
Okay.
I don't know, something to eat and a place to rest for the night?
She kind of like holds her beak. I do not see why I could not. The river Olung has given us quite a bit of fish lately, and the gardens above on the plateau have been quite bountiful these last few months. So I believe we could give you a place to rest for the night, but I am sure Nefer has told you that we have guests already.
Did
Yes.
you mention that to you guys already?
Yes.
Yes.
We don't need to stay in any of the fancy digs. We just
No.
need a quiet and dry place.
Yeah, honestly.
That can do. I would just like to make sure you understand not to get too involved with them.
Yeah, I don't care about them. They don't talk to me, I don't talk to them.
Well, they may come talk to you if they know you're here.
Well, just tell them not to then.
We'll just.
Tell him,
We can-
She's
tell him to
kinda like-
stop.
She kind of
This
gives
is
like a
just a
smile, like
party
We
full of
can-
people who don't know how to interact.
We can make. We
Hey,
can make.
what
small-
happens
Not very
when you put
efficient socially.
5 socially inept people together in the same group.
Yeah,
Wait,
nothing
who's,
bad
who's
could happen.
Not?
Well,
Is
listen,
it- is
they
it-
don't want
it's-
us to talk to them, and I don't care to talk to them, so if they're saying that they might come talk to me, just be like, no, tell them no.
I just want to go see my lady. So can we get some
Stop.
sleep?
It is.
Don't talk
it's-
to me.
No.
Stranger danger. Stranger
Stranger
danger.
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 Videos,
Stranger- Buddy system.
I do not believe we have your names.
I do a small head bow. My name is Johan.
Thrissa.
Try Raz Drasheli. Just Raz is fine.
My name is Herman Solis, and this is our good friend Telefteos. But if they must talk, so be it. We have no qualms with them.
As you are aware, I am Ashara. I take care of the elder here who lives with the guests. Ying Matona. If you see Ying Matona, I would ask that you assist her if she needs it.
Of course. You are giving us quite a bit, and it would be unkind for us to not return the favor.
And all right, I'm trying to think of where she's gonna throw you in for the night.
Before we all go to like the beds, I want to like kind of not maybe not whisper, but like talk a little bit more quietly and say, this is more of a personal request, but you seem to have quite a large place of worship. Do you have any books that I may be able to use to study on what is what your order of operations would be? Your religion.
Parentheses first, and then you.
I'm usually not this polite. I'm asking if you have a book of your religion that I would like to look at.
Sure. I can take you to the elder's house that I will be having you stay in for tonight. You are welcome to my library. Although I'm not sure what books you may go through, then find what you might be looking for. And as you all move upstairs, passing through, everyone can give me a perception check as you start ascending your way towards the elder's house, guided by Ashada.
Lamb.
23.
And
Natural 1.
whoa.
Anybody?
22.
All right.
I'm simply too excited at the possibility of seeing my family soon. I can't be perceptive of anything
What
right
about River, Flask, and Becky?
They stayed down.
'Cause
They'll sleep down. They'll sleep
staying
They're
outside.
just sleeping on a
If
cliff
you are
edge.
worried about your other friends down on the ground, I can send Nefer to either grab them or inform them.
Yeah, might as well.
One of the people down there is an axe beak. So I don't. Are your people able to get an axe beak up?
Y'all work in pairs.
That may be difficult.
Yeah.
I don't know.
One
where
of
we
us
would
can always go
axe
down and
beak.
camp with them for the night if need
Some-
be.
I'll go
Somebody
down.
we can keep watch during the night.
Actually, Nathrissa, I hate to impose, but if you don't mind, I could use the privacy for the evening.
Oh, yeah, sure. She likes She likes treats.
Rats.
So she likes
Oh.
rats.
For
So-
I'll snag her one or two on my way down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
before you get to the quarters, on your way there, you go. Anybody with a 15 or higher perception check
Sure wasn't me.
notices in the top window a head poking out, looking at you.
Oh.
With a mask. They don't see. No sounds. They just watch you make your way to the elder's house.
And it's from like up here?
No,
Or where is it coming from?
Right there.
Oh, I see.
And they're in office.
Oh, I see.
So that they're not are they in air or
Rosh just kind of looks and just like dumbly waves, just like.
They just give. Oh, did you even get a 50 on the perception?
Oh, I didn't. You're right. I have no idea what's happening right now.
Yeah, we're just kind of strolling up.
We're just
looking
kind of
for
strolling
With
our way around, you know.
with a 23, can I see if they're aarkocran or
With your 23, you notice that they're very much not an aarkocran. If anything, they look like they're a human with a bird mask.
Huh. Nathris is gonna like squint a little bit, trying to, and she's like, "Is that it?" And then the party's kind of going on ahead, so she slowly turns away and starts walking with the rest of them. She will remember this for later. Nathrissa will remember this.
We'll remember that.
Ashara will show you there is a big hole in the floor. You know, it's not the greatest.
It happens.
Um, the lower floor of this house is a single room. You notice the elderly aarkocran in here has she is sweeping. A life-size wooden statue resembling a tabaxi stands opposite of the door. Flowers and offerings of food are placed at its feet. The statue is obviously very old and carved in the stylized Chilton manner. Anyone can give me a religion check if they would like.
I don't think I'm particularly good at that.
Oh, plus
go
0.
for it. I also
18.
have a +0. 15.
Here we go. 17 plus my +5 makes that a 22.
Wow, you absolute monster.
I know religion!
You know that this statue is recognized as the depiction of Uteo as a tabaxi.
I guess Uteo would be a god I've seen in my travels before.
He is the Chultan god. He basically created all of the dinosaurs of Chult. Any of the native races of Chult come from him and believe that he is their creator.
So yeah, as Roscon sees it, it says, Father Ateu, but as a tabaxi? Interesting.
He would, yes, Uteo would join his people, as many different people in their form.
Huh.
That's
But
awfully
only
kind
very,
of him.
very few parts of his visage would be the same.
That's cool. My
Uh,
gods are giant sand snakes.
May I ask why he's a tabaxi here if you guys are aarkocran?
The aarkocran are not of his creation, but we believe in his teachings.
Okay.
This was just something we had found abandoned by old Chultan tabaxis.
I see.
So Ross will kind of look down at the scroll, back at kind of like at his hip and go, well, as boring as that sounds, I'm going to head back down. See you guys in the morning. So
The
I'm
walls
headed
of
down to
this
go camp with the
chamber-
animals.
So the walls of this chamber bear faded frescoes and floral design, and somewhat jarringly, mathematical symbols. There's a section of the floor that has collapsed from age. Anything falling through plunges hundreds of feet to the rocks below.
Huh.
It is a
Don't like that.
600-foot drop.
That's fun.
This is a good time to ask about my supernatural gift. Does it expire after 10 days from when I got it, or 10 days from when I activate it?
What was your supernatural gift?
Feather falling.
Uh,
I haven't used it yet. It's charm of feather falling.
it is, yes. You once you use it, you have 10 days
Okay.
of use, and then
Cool.
it's gone.
Cool.
Um,
Yeah, I ain't scared of the heights then.
Ashara points at you, Johan. She's like, you can come with me. I can show you the study. And she goes upstairs.
All over upstairs.
Opens a door to a quarters. There's about 44 books in here. They cover most areas of knowledge, mathematics, natural philosophy, geography, fabulous creatures, theology, and so forth. You can give me a history check.
Cool. I know where the alphabet how the alphabet works. Forget a god, if it would work for me. A natural 20.
Dang.
All right. So looking at all these books, what they say, just flipping through them. All of these books predate the spell plague, so there's not a whole lot of info you can glean out of these that is going to be useful to you that isn't religion.
Okay. I'm definitely going to hold on to a couple of the theology books and just kind of study those throughout the night
All right.
as much as I can without becoming exhausted.
Rouse, are you actually gonna attempt to walk down, or do you plan to get a ride from Nefer?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a ride from Nefer on the way down.
Okay.
And like after he drops me off, he takes back off, and I'm gonna whisper, even though nobody's around me, I'm gonna look at Becky and just whisper, I still kind of want to shoot him.
And that is where we are going to end the session this evening.
Woo! Welcome to Kir Sabal.
Sweet, we made it, and no
This-
one's dead.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Another day.
What a shame.
We're on day
Clean.
66, right?
Dear
We're on day
God.
68.
Oh, we start off next session on
Woo!
69.
Nice!
Nice.
Nice.
Woo!
So thank you everybody that came this evening and hung out with us. For the good table. Hopefully we're going to see more as to what could possibly happen in the Kir Sabal.
Wait, you still in the accent?
Yes, I'm going to keep the accent.
Word solid. Respect.
We've knocked out 2 of our current quests.
We
Actually,
did
no,
it.
3.
Hooray.
We were productive
We're at Kir
session.
Sabal.
Oh
So
yes,
many
Kir
side
Sabal.
let's see.
quests.
You had to Kir Sabal, you found the dragon bones, and you offered them.
Woo!
Woo!
Yo, we did it, guys.
We're doing so good. Maybe, probably. I have been Tony, the Dungeon Master. You can find me on Twitter at whatisd